You were discussing how to get into the keep.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
so
we didn't take a rest.
we're
We're
full at this point, right?
Yeah, you realize that they don't go beyond your side of the hill. So you took the rest there and just kept watches, so none came up.
No, but we went back and got the keep has been relieved.
Yeah, that's what you did. I said the last was a discussion. We ended with the whole discussion of getting into the keep. That's just where we ended.
Yeah, so we went back to the city.
Mhm.
Let
be
them
right
know,
back.
okay, let them know that, and then it was a few days that we came back out. Oh yeah. Just to let you know, I'm gonna. Is this a good angle for you to see? Yeah.
So Mark and I switched out spell from our spell book. So he's got my third levels. He didn't have any. I gave him 2.
Yep. Get mine. Brian.
Yeah. That's cool. Let me see the rest of it. The black part. Is that wood or is that
No, it's like aluminum, maybe.
Yeah.
Cool. It is. Yeah, the head is plastic and whatnot, but the is maybe aluminum.
Yeah.
In that, or it's a really strong plastic, heavy plastic. But remember how last month I said I was thinking about getting a cane, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Well, when I went that first meeting I went to, I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's the result. So we are
Cool.
yeah. On the
You got anything that would resemble that?
what, the big one?
It's a large, so
Large, huh?
large red gorilla. La 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 la.
I have a question on something. See, see,
He walked away. He went out back with the in the kids' room. Hello, Kirsten.
do you know anything about sculpt spells?
No. I haven't
Where
been
it
a
says,
I haven't been a player to learn how all the spell stuff works. That's why I rely on the characters and what your character can and cannot do.
I want you to hear this so we don't have to explain it in game, okay? So sculpt spells beginning at second level on scope of evocation, right? So you can create pockets of relative safety within the effects of my evocation spells. So what that does when you cast a spell that affects other creatures that you can see, you can choose a number of them equal to one plus the spell's level. The chosen creatures automatically succeed on their saving throws against the spell, and they take no damage. They would normally take half damage on a successful save. So, for example, my guys are in there and they're in melee. I can, until one plus the spell of the level, I can choose that number of creatures and they automatically make their saving throw and they take no damage if they would normally take half damage on a save.
Yeah, you're focusing it.
Yeah. So the fireball, any invitation spell, create a little pocket around them.
Right.
So, yeah, all right. Just want you to know that. So
They still make a saving throw if they fail half, but if they succeed, nothing.
no, that's not correct.
I didn't quite catch it.
No. They automatically save.
Oh, automatically save. Okay.
And if under normal conditions, a save would have been half damage, they take no damage. So in
Okay.
essence,
So you drop a fireball in there, you protect them. They're not going to take the half damage of the fireball.
Correct.
They're going to take
yeah,
nothing.
it's like the old 2E thing that they had where you could basically create a pocket, around them. You're sculpting it around them. But if there's no save, and it has to be evocation, but if it's normally half damage, then they take no damage, and they do automatically save.
Yeah.
And I can only do the number of people equal to one plus the spell level, but that's not going to be a problem generally because we don't have that huge party.
No, not at this time. Others are missing, and usually if you're going to blast into melee, the others probably aren't in the melee. But again, if the radius, it'll all depend on the radius.
Yeah. And you can also use it as a crowd control if you're getting swarmed to, like, on yourself, basically. It's nice. It's a nice little thing to have. You don't get some of the other things because you take that particular school. There's a lot of other, you don't get as many benefits as some of the other schools. But that being said, you do get a biggie.
This is the best I can do.
It'll work.
Hey, Steve, I was explaining to Ron, I took evocation, so I have spell sculpt.
Yeah.
So I can basically cast fireball on top of you and all that, and you automatically save no damage since this normally would have been half if you make it. So
Yeah. It's half if we fail.
no, we automatically. I'm reading it right from the book. You automatically save. You automatically save, and if a save would have normally caused half damage, then they take no damage. I just read it verbatim.
Okay.
Yeah, they automatically save.
But that's number of people equal to.
One plus the level of the spell.
Okay.
So if it's a third level spell, I can protect up to 4 people.
Okay. And yourself is also one of those.
Yes, it is. So if I get swarmed, fireball's coming.
Yeah. Albert? No. No, not in your room. I'm gonna see if I can get my wife.
I need to make some tea. I'll be right back.
Yep. I'm gonna find out where Karen is. It's like no, you know how to open the door, buddy. Paul, let him in.
A little bit.
Where are you? Yeah, I know, you're way late.
Your pizza's cold.
Yeah, no, I don't believe that. Not even close. You guys went shopping again. You have a guest here. She's been here for an hour. Okay.
All right.
No, not yet. Do something. You look again.
Don't forget to hit like. Bad. Thank you. So when I get home,
I don't have an option here, but like,
yeah, it is.
where?
Where the whole thing is, you gotta kind of roll it a little bit.
This?
There should be a thumbs up thing.
No, there's no thumbs up here.
You should be able to move it, and there should be a thing to see like.
There we go. There we go. Thumbs down.
So,
I gave him a thumbs down because I know me.
He's evil.
Yes.
He's evil, evil, evil.
Ron, you there?
She is
Yeah, I'm just sitting here hanging out.
So, my character's just vanilla, player's handbook, right?
Right.
Finish your pizza.
I just wanted to know that for the inspiration. I don't like that. The look. I think it's over.
I agree. I agree.
No.
It's a question of if you're going to do TOV, then you play the actual TOV and you do that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
Wow. Looks like we have three.
Somebody put down my name was Caramel. It's not Caramel. It's Caramel with an A.
Right, caramel.
No, it's not. I play Caramel. I go play Traveler. Well, I got a lot different game, buddy. I got like a full crew, man, and the people on a waiting list.
See apostrophe error.
Yes.
Yeah, you went shopping. You have guests.
I'm coming.
Your dinner is cold. I told you her ride stops off at Walmart.
I do.
That's the life.
I wait for one.
Let me go close it. No. No.
No more carrot.
Neither one of you did.
Yeah.
Okay. We have three of us, so we'll be able to start.
It's already almost 5:40, so Lisa will probably pop in anytime.
How?
Oh, that was smart of me. I wanted to get an answer on the question. Did we do a red?
Yes, we're good.
All right. Where are y'all?
In the other room, buddy. In the other room. Mama.
That's his stick. He's gonna beat you over the head with it.
Come on, man, take that some caramel. What is that? Well, thank you. Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Is that better? Is that right?
Yeah, OIL.
OIL?
IL, EL.
All right.
Caramel. Here.
And that's
Consistently, it is.
You should see some of the names I've used as nicknames.
Yeah. Alakazam.
all righty. There's three of us. We're at the. We went up and then went down, right?
Yeah,
Or
but
that-
you
was
came,
that-
you came in, you haven't done anything yet.
Oh wait, no, that was the other one. That was where we
No,
went up.
you're-
that was Thursday. No, that was Thursday.
That was Thursday.
Yeah.
This is you blast through with they make like a wedge
Mm-hmm.
and they blast through the forces to get into the key before those around can come in and take out these reinforcements, because they had that forward post that's supposed to warn them, which you took out prior, so
Yeah.
We can go up, down into.
We're entering into the monastery itself.
yeah.
Alright.
And the monastery is one of those where you got part of the building out, the gate, but it's dug into the hill.
Go.
Stop.
So it goes into the hill.
Right, it's you can see part of the building here and the rest it goes
Yep.
inside the hill. And the hill is a natural fortification from this spot, as you were told, is to a post. From it, they can send out patrols. It doesn't have a tower or anything. They gotta clear this all out before they even think about doing the next step.
Yes, sir.
Before we go, when we're getting ready to go in, do we have any extra like crossbows or longbows that we're taking off of it that I can pick up?
All right. So. All right. That's right. You're absolutely.
Yeah,
Correct.
when you went back to town, you either backtrack or hope this keep has
Okay.
things to provide.
So. Yes, we have either a light crossbow or a short bow.
No longbow.
Nope.
All right, I'll take the light crossbow. That's my game.
Okay, there's that. And we have a bolt case and 20 bolts for you.
Okay. Can I get a knife or a dagger?
Hold on a minute. I'm subtracting it from inventory here real quick. I will issue you I'll get you a dagger. All right. So you're a Pufta?
That's is
You're an elf?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, well,
Do
yeah,
you have long sword or short sword proficiency?
Yes, I do.
Which one?
I got both.
both, yeah.
You want a long
They have
sword?
both, yeah.
Yeah.
They have bow proficiencies and the sword proficiencies.
All right. There you go.
Now, you have to have the dual wield feat to dual wield.
Yeah.
No,
No, but it's less effective.
disadvantage or?
Your ability damage on your second attack doesn't happen. So like whenever you add damage, you add your like plus dex or strength to your first attack. The second attack you don't.
Yeah, it's just the straight up roll.
But I could still do it without any problem, correct?
Correct.
It's doing 2 light weapons.
You can't do a longsword and a dagger.
No.
Nope.
And they're both light.
Longsword's not light.
Long swords aren't like that.
Some longsword.
Oh,
There's no katanas here.
is that versatile in 5e?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I could do a longsword and hold the staff without any.
Yeah, you can hold the staff in one hand and use the long sword. You just kind of attack with the staff.
Can I carry it?
You hold it.
Can I carry with the staff?
There is no parry unless you have that feat. It's a feat.
You mean a foot.
No, you get 2 because you have attack and parry. It's a feat.
Well, it's a
So you can
single
still
it's a
attack.
single option, so that would make it a foot.
No, because it's part of your attacking skills. You need 2, and then you have,
Anyway.
you have 2 feet.
You don't tell me now. Well, what are we waiting on, Jeffrey?
No, right now we've got 3, and Mama, dinner's there. It's a little chilly.
But it's Greek. It's the best. You can't beat it.
Yeah, it is. You'll like it.
You nuke it for about 15 seconds, and it'll be even better. No more than like 15, otherwise it's bad.
Maybe 20.
Well, I found that the best thing to do is you nuke it for like 15, check it. If it still is, you hit another 10, but you don't do 20 or 30, the whole thing. You do these little bits.
Increment.
And that's all dependent upon how cold it is. It still should be lukewarm, so it shouldn't need more than 10, 15 seconds.
It was borderline.
Like don't forget, it's freezing on the way.
Sir?
Longsword's not versatile. So I should get.
Longsword is versatile.
A longsword is versatile, sir.
It is.
Yeah, one-handed or two-handed.
Yeah, you use it one-handed, it's a D8, two-handed, it's a D10.
What they did was they dropped the bastard sword, which used to be the versatile.
What was that, buddy?
I can't use my dex with that.
No.
Oh, you're looking for finesse.
Finesse is what you're looking at.
Enjoy.
What it is.
Your dagger is a finesse weapon.
How about a short sword?
Yes.
Yes, a short sword.
Short sword instead of long sword.
I do. You want the short sword instead?
Yeah. Because I'm +4 with that. Much better with a short sword.
Okay. That's been switched out.
Thank you.
Well, dagger's light.
Yeah,
Yeah, dagger's light. Yeah.
Dagger's light. It's also finesse.
But I'd rather you just say, I could offhand with I use a short for +2 or +6 instead of +4, or D6 instead of D4.
I still find it funny how rapier's not light, but whatever.
A rapier is not a light weapon. You ever pick up a rapier? A rapier, that is the biggest fallacy.
Can we move on? Run.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You guys can talk all night long. I'll just sit here and sip on my coffee.
Yeah. But I want to get something done. I'm sure you don't want to make the trip up those stairs for.
No, it's rather annoying.
Yes. Baby, what are we doing on the 13th? Is there anything we're doing on the 13th? I know I'm doing Toys for Tots in the morning.
I don't know.
That's next Friday. We're not going anywhere, are we?
Don't think so.
I don't think so either.
So you probably just said and you thought 20th.
I was thinking the 20th, yeah. So.
Go to what?
Well, he told me the 13th.
I wasn't going to be.
He wasn't available, so I wrote it on the calendar exactly. So you must have meant the 20th.
Yeah. And yeah.
Not my fault.
I know, Brian, you're not gonna be here the 20th either, are you?
No, we got the party.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's that close to Christmas. We can just cancel right out the 20th.
Are you gonna do the 27th?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, could be fine.
Most parties and stuff are before. Some places get overbooked thereafter, but most are before. I know
Alright.
Susie's got invited to pretty much a party every Saturday for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It's fine because I work Saturday, so I just go home and either she's there or she's not. Okay, either way, she'll get there when she gets there.
Brian, Mr. Commander,
What's up?
are members from other posts allowed?
Yeah, if you have a guest you want to bring, so I don't want to just like have the whole roll, for it, but I invited the.
I was thinking Mr. Ronald.
Person. Huh?
I was thinking inviting Mr. Ron. He's a member of the Farmington.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have. They never sent me the card. They
They-
never sent me. I'm a member, but they never sent me my card. Yeah, but I'd never get up there.
No, well,
That's really all it is. It's just like
Tuesdays is a big day for him for medical.
yeah, okay.
yeah,
So
Tuesdays and Wednesdays have really walloped me.
I mean, but at least he'd be able to meet some of the folks.
Yeah.
We'll play it by ear.
Susie, just bring it's BYOB and
Potluck.
Bring a potluck. She wants to bring noodles. Whatever. We're having a Korean dance group there. It's gonna be really cool. She'll really like it. Frank.
Well, I know she's been invited to parties, so
And they're bringing
Sure.
that's all I know.
And we've got a DJ, so there's dancing.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So if she doesn't have anything on the 20th, come on. It's actually the party's actually going to be in Rochester.
Yeah,
The Rochester Legion.
No, it's going to be at Terra Estates. They've got a clubhouse that I guess one of the people who live in that area
Probably because the Rochester Legion, their Legion is also next door to like a hall area.
No, it's not there. I can't stand the rest of the Legion. There's smoking and like.
I've never been in it. I don't know.
No, but it's a Terra Estate right on Salmon Falls Road. So if you 202 go down Salmon Falls Road, or you get to Burke, it'll be on the left. And clubhouse is down half mile into the space on the right hand side.
No problem. I got it all right there in my what do they call that type of memory? It's where you just remember everything.
Eidetic.
No, there's another name for it.
Eidetic is the actual term.
Yeah.
I'll send him the Google Maps to get him there.
Yeah. It's not a problem.
All right. I'm sure Susie would enjoy
we'll
it
see.
if she doesn't have anything going on.
I don't know nothing until I know.
You'll find your own thing. I usually sit with Frank and a couple of people. I'll be around. So if I need to run a different table, I don't know.
Don't worry about it. I make friends.
Okay. Look, I'm just pointing that out. You know how it is.
All right.
Especially,
All right. So we're looking like we're going down in.
Well, yeah, I told you they make a wedge and they push their way through and you get in before the others can get there. You get in.
Yeah.
That's not.
This is the relief.
This is the relief. You went and got this relief column, told them what was going on.
Yep.
And like I said, like anything, they needed to arrow through. This is
Right.
a wedge formation. They push them. And people who drop along the way, they dropped. There's nothing they can do. They
Right.
had to get in.
So, and the defenders they let us in.
Well, yeah, they see their relief.
And
They'll
so,
get, who are you? They
no, this was, and then we're going down in here.
you're not going in there yet. You know nothing about that.
Oh, okay. So,
We're still outside looking at this place, figuring out what we're gonna do.
No, you already did.
no, what we decided to do was head back to the city, let the city garrison know that, hey, your outpost is being sieged. And they sent the relief force.
Alright, I just didn't remember, I thought you said we were forcing our way through.
Oh, good Lord, no.
No. You
No,
went
no.
in with the relief force. The whole idea, if you remember from last week, the whole idea was to freak you out with all these forces running around. Like, we can't take those on. No, you weren't supposed to take them on.
I got
You're supposed to figure out how to get in there.
Alright.
All right, so
So they wanted to go down and clean out the basement, right?
You haven't talked to anybody.
so we get inside.
You get inside, and there's a main hall of the monastery, which is like a keeps
Yep.
main area, but this is a main hall for training and whatnot, with side rooms and stuff like that. And you can tell by looking that this is a monastery, holy place, a
Yep.
church. And friends are patting each other and how are you, and giving sad stories of the ones who have fallen, things like that. And commander they don't know you. The commander comes in. We find him.
We still on the.
Okay.
No. We just got inside.
You're gonna keep. Don't even worry about that map. That is one way to get you going.
Let me turn off my video because right now that's not.
Yeah, that's
not
all
where we're at.
irrelevant. It becomes relevant when you see me grab my camera from YouTube and move it so you can see. Then it's relevant. When you're looking at my ugly toothless fat mug, it ain't relevant.
That happened.
All right.
So the commander comes up to us.
Well, he's coming up to whoever was in charge of the relief force,
Uh-huh.
and he's talking to him.
Right.
He doesn't know who you guys are. The relief force, they're just there. They're near you, but they are not in any kind of guard position.
Mhm.
Whereas those who don't know you in there, they're a little more guarded, but their friends are talking to them. So you can see as they talk to each one, and they kind of start to drop their guard. You don't need an insight because there's so much. It'd be like 14, 15 insight checks to understand that they are discussing you and that you are the ones who
Facilitated the.
got this going.
I said, wait. I told
You can tell.
Paul to wait till you got home, and it took quite a bit to get it away from him. Sorry.
But you
Yeah.
yeah, just don't hit me with it.
Really?
I'm easily bruised. And seriously, I'm easily bruised. Yeah, still there. That's from 2 weeks ago. Taking what? 2 weeks.
Okay, Ron. After that shirt removal.
I'll go home now. Yeah, I tried to pull it up. Yeah, it scared me too.
Anyway.
When you go in there, the keep consists of a main hall.
Yep.
Storage, some closets, dry good. There is a corral with dead horses being gutted.
Yeah.
Kitchen, pantry, officers' quarters. There's a maid's quarters, soldiers' quarters, and you can see stairs that go up to these. It is very basic, like any monastery would be, because your focus is supposed to be on the religious aspect of it.
Yeah.
You can go, you can see the second floor, and you can see the hallway here. And you've been in enough barracks or seen monasteries where there's just these doors, and they're just these little all enclaves that basically hold a bed.
Monasteries call them cells.
There's a third floor with the same. So, like I said, you're in this there, and you got these stairs that go up to these other couple of floors. And you're looking, mind you, this is when you go inside and you see it, because it's all in the open. It's not like you have to go through these halls and see things. And there is a fourth floor, but you can tell by looking that that is the watch area. When you're on the outside, you had the flat area like this, but you had this little like nipple part here,
Yeah.
and that was the watch. You can look up and see that little. That's the guys who are watching there, the alarm bell and all of that.
Yeah.
Very, very simple. You also notice that in the back there's a double door, and there are guards who have not moved from that post. They haven't left. They're there, and the doors are closed, and it's barred on this side.
Oh,
Currently, there are 14 soldiers, an XO and a CO. And listening to everybody talking, this is just you just hearing it because they're all talking. And this is while he's walking up to you, because they've been talking, and somebody had to run over and get the CO. Here we are, and he comes up, but he's being very regal. He's like, but you can tell he's like, like anybody's
Relief.
like, well, he's, being the commander, not freaking people out.
yeah.
But it was a garrison of 30, and there's 14 left. 16 counting those two. He is a copper dragonborn, the commander. Walking beside him is a half elf. CO.
Half elf.
I know how to understand them.
They just keep walking. They're being regal, being very
Snooty.
very military. Like
Oh.
march, and it's like, okay, I'm marching. I don't go like, hey, I don't do that. I don't do this. Anybody was sort of very military.
I'll salute and hold it until returned. However the local is.
That's the thing. Give me a history. This is going to be advantage because you've been in the town,
Okay.
and you've seen it. It's just a question of you just remembering it. No, because Steve is the one giving the salute.
15 history, you said?
Yeah.
16.
Okay. That's just you paying attention to and remembering. I didn't make one up, but remembering as you've seen officers and stuff salute while you've been in the city, and you just recall and you give the salute. Wait a minute. Something like that.
Balls.
Something like that.
Yep, space balls. Okay.
The commander, he just looks over to the XO and points him to your direction. The XO goes to you. The commander turns on and goes to the relief force officer.
Yeah.
The XO watches over to you. Your rank. You're not in uniform.
No. I was giving a courtesy. I've been in the military, but I'm not in your military.
Thank you. It just you're not in uniform, so yeah.
We were on our way out as adventurers out this way, and we were escorting the relief force. And on our way here we discovered that your situation, and then we returned to the city to get relief.
So, okay, well, I am Baran. I am the XO, and that is Sasath, Sasath.
Iran,
Yeah, it's spelled Baron,
yeah, but it's
but it's pronounced
wrong.
Baran, as if there's an H there.
Okay,
So it could be Barrohn, but it's spelled Baron, but it's Baran.
Iran. What was the last one?
Sasath,
Sass.
Sasath.
Garrison XO.
And history or insight or arcana to see the background of that name.
History.
Oh yeah. 18 plus 6. means-
You recognize the name? He was one of the corps commanders of the city. Prominent Knigget.
Do I, being a high elf, do I happen to know, or my family knows that Connecticut?
No, you know who he is by your history check. He is. Oh, scratch it right open. I hate that.
Yep.
Yeah, I did it. I ripped it right open. He's just one of the prominent commanders, knighted.
All right.
The garrison, as you're looking, is mixed. I actually had to erase this here. Let's go. They're mixed. There's 3 dwarves, 2 elves, 2 half elves, 4 half orcs, 3 humans.
I don't know.
I just basically say a courtesy, hope your family is well, and drop it in such a way that he knows that I know of his family.
Haven't heard from him. Don't know. You can talk to my XO. I've got to deal with this.
I thought that was the
Yeah, that was the XO.
Oh, the XO. When he said he know his name, I thought he said the commander. The
No, it was
Knigget.
the XO.
Oh, the XO is just a prominent commander. I thought he was talking about the. Yeah, he's just a well-known commander, second in charge, but he is not knighted. The Dragonborn. Yeah, the Dragonborn is knighted. No, I just didn't. I thought you were talking about the other guy. Not a problem. Easy peasy.
I think there might have been something there.
Right. It's a prominent family. Half elf. That is. He's one of the big wigs of the city of the city's military.
Well, so I know of his family. I'm high up. So anyway, I just say I hope your family's well.
The answer's still the same. I don't know. I haven't heard from him.
I know.
So nothing really changes.
In health.
We came all this way out here to
Thank you, sir.
adventure.
Move it out of the way.
What could there? Was there anything besides the surrounding forces out that way?
Something happened.
Uh-oh.
Well, there's always been raids,
Mm-hmm.
but they've never been organized. And we were here for about a month before this started happening.
How long ago did it start to happen?
About a month.
Just like literally just said that.
No. I see what Brian was saying. they were out here for a month before it started. How long had they been besieged? They're down to eating horses at this point.
No, said they've been out here, and about a month ago these started happening.
About a month ago.
They've been here for this time, getting it all up. And about a month ago, it's like they just this happened. That's why nobody thought anything was wrong. They've been out here for a while. There's been no issues. They've just been doing the patrols, and there's been raids. That's what they've been dealing with.
Okay.
Have you been able to determine
is a
Where
shop.
these raids are originating from?
No, we just respond to raids. Or if we find raiders, we attack them.
Haven't been able to question and find out anything?
We kill them.
Okay.
They tend not to like to be taken alive, so they die.
However, the relief force may have captured some, so who
The
knows?
police force didn't capture anybody. They came straight in and you wedged your way through.
Gotcha. All right.
But we scattered the seeding groups enough to where we could sortie against them and take them out,
No.
even with their garrison too.
No, they are very outnumbered. Because you took out one of the groups. There's 3 other groups and there's subgroups.
Hey, this is just between me and you. I'm not saying this in front of anybody else.
Excuse me, Baron.
Very well. He
I
leaves.
no. It's
Just a question.
may I finish what I'm saying, please, Ron?
No, because part of that isn't me, the DM, saying I don't care. It's me, Baron.
Yeah.
Busy. He says, "Well, excuse me." He goes, and he leaves.
Okay.
He doesn't give any.
Okay. So
A garrison group just came in. They've got a debrief.
I'm not wanting to offend him, is what I was trying not to do.
No, he says
Okay.
he just
All right.
got stuff to do.
I'll give the salute as I'll.
He'll just nod because he doesn't recognize it because you're not a member of the military.
That's true, but
He'll give you a nod of respect, but he will not return the salute.
Correct. It's again respect. Okay, so you were saying there, Aramil.
Right. Is there a possibility they're out there? I can pop up on a bow, blast them with a couple of fireballs and weaken these fuckers and then get back down behind the battlements. What can they do? They're not going to assault the battlement.
But what they could do though is since they'll see that we have big artillery, they will send for our artillery of their own, whether they be siege engines or magic. And once that happens, I do not foresee this place lasting long with their numbers. You don't have enough sustained.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I was just trying to weaken them,
Yeah, well, they'll send for their own counter to you. So yes, we might weaken them. We're not going to eliminate them. They'll send for their own counter force, and then they will, with their numbers and equivalent power, they'll take this place in no time at all.
Okay.
So,
What was our purpose of going in here then?
to die a glorious death on the walls. No, we're coming out here to do some adventuring.
Yeah, you literally came out here to adventure.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it was the next piece of the triangle you found. And you found this letter and it indicated here.
Correct.
So what's with those double doors there? Let's try to find that out.
Yes.
I was going to do that, but you wanted to talk to me alone, and the XO.
Just an idea. Just an idea.
Yeah, and I was going to ask the XO, and you want to talk alone, and he went off on his own. So,
Well, I'm sure we can find him. He ain't going anywhere.
he's very busy. We had his attention. Now we have to wait until he has.
What the heck with it? All right. I just had a question. So anyway.
Would the knight be available? The CO be available?
No, he is not available. He is focused. He's pulling his commander in. He's doing a debrief, finding out what's going on, and he's learning about you through it. And you're not involved in that conversation.
I understand.
No, but you saw him. He's with that command. He is not involved in that conversation. And the XO turned around and he goes over and he's trying to reorganize. He has to reset these people to new posts
Mhm.
and replacements. They're busy.
All right, I'm gonna probably do something not well advised, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Speak on.
I will saunter. You know, not. And I'm not arrogantly, but when I say so, I'm just gonna nonchalantly move over towards the double doors and talk to the guard.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Oh. You said saunter, I was thinking sachet.
Yeah, same.
So what's the protection for this?
They think you understand this too. You came in there, buddy. You've talked to the XO. Nobody's throwing you in chains. They're like, I don't know. I don't know who these guys are, but obviously they're not a threat.
Mhm.
So, and we were never told that this is top secret. He says, no, look, we were looking to expand.
Yep.
These doors were here.
Mhm.
So we first took it and we focused on this central area
Makes sense.
before going there. When
Any of the
we
guards dwarves.
there's only this is the garrison. What I say, 14.
14, yeah.
So
And there were like 3 or 4 dwarves.
yeah. So if I use a D20, disregarding 18, 19, or 20, so 15, 16, or 17, there'd be a dwarf.
15, 16, or 17.
Yeah, because of the
Okay.
numbers.
And there were 2 of them.
No. So neither one's a dwarf.
That's fine.
On
I'm not worried about it.
on duty.
Not worried about it. Okay, so and you were looking to expand, and these doors were here.
Something's in there. We lost people. We didn't wait around to find out. We quickly came up here, secured it, and we haven't gone in since because soon after this whole siege started, it kind of deters sending forces in there to
Sounds,
reconnoiter the situation.
sounds like a job for some intrepid adventurers.
Sure, we ain't gonna stop you.
Would you open the door if we need to get out? I understand that if
Well, yeah, and he shows you like a lot of places. This is like the second part. If somebody breaks in through the first, there's the second
yep.
tier. You see, there's the little slidey windows.
Okay.
So you can hey,
Excellent. All right. So who do we talk to about accessing them there?
Yeah, we'll let you in.
Oh, you will?
Yeah, we'll just let them know afterwards that hey, these crazy guys went in there. We weren't told not to let anybody in, just not to let anybody
Anything
in.
there? Correct. Gotcha. All right. Well, let me go ahead and talk with my compatriots, and it's been exciting around here, so I think it's pretty awesome. You know.
Yeah, tell me that again when you see your buddy get an arrow right through the eye socket and it bursts out his back of his skull. Then tell me how awesome it is.
I said exciting, not awesome.
It's a trooper. You say exciting, he says awesome.
All right. Ron, it's late in the day, I believe, correct?
No, it's not that late because you came early, made a camp to take because it will take you all the time. You waited, and then in an early like
okay.
anybody, you would have hit the forces in the
In the
zero
wee hours.
dark 30, which is the
Right.
best time to hit them.
correct.
then blast it through. You're looking, it's only like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but we were up at like midnight to do this.
Yes.
And we
In order to get here, to hit early, but don't forget, they got you here and you already told them that as long as you don't make campfires and put somebody to watch, nothing comes over the hill, you can get a rest. So you sleep 3-4 hours before
coming in.
charging in.
Right, but we had to fight our way through.
The players didn't. They were wedged.
Right.
The fight was every now and then you would shoot an arrow or something like that to hit them. Something would come through and just hit it. It was a charge through. This wasn't a hold fight. You surprised and just blasted your way through.
Right.
And you had a horn, they saw it coming. They had the gates open just as got, and you charged right in. They closed the gates right up.
Correct.
It was not a stand up.
No, but it was definitely something that required exertion.
Yeah, you had to run.
Yeah. So, with that being said,
Out of my fire.
I don't know what happened to your volume. With
Okay.
that being said, should we consider taking a long rest to get back on?
There's no rule here. It's up to you.
Oh no, I understand.
No, you the player, but role play as you go, you find whoever you find the quartermaster. The XO is like he's reassigning people.
Yeah.
But nobody's seeing you as a threat. They think you're part of it. They don't
care.
They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know. You just came with them and you reported you just came with them. They have no idea who you are, why you're here, only that you saved their bacon. So they're like, okay, cool.
All right. You guys want to go ahead and we just basically, for all intents and purposes, we've had the last 6 hours have been energetic. So do we want to go ahead and rest up until the next dawn before we go down? Because the guards to the doors will let us down into an area where something is down there, and they lost troopers. And then, but they said that they could use some intrepid adventurers to help clear it out. Any thoughts? Do you want to go in first and then come out?
Were you guys healed up and stuff?
Oh yeah, we're all full.
You've had a couple of days of full rest.
We're all maxed up right now.
But you're looking at possible exhaustion because you only got a few hours of sleep on the last go, and it was a charge. It was a run to get inside this building.
Yep. So if we, yeah,
Yes, if our guys are tired.
yeah, we're not
Mechanics wise, no, but reality is yes.
Yeah.
So I think what we ought to do is talk to the quartermaster, see about getting a couple of hello Dave, hello Lisa.
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
How?
And so we'll talk to the quartermaster, see about getting someplace to.
There's plenty of rooms. He'll set you each up with your own. It's just an alcove.
Yep. And then we'll go ahead and
Okay.
get some food.
Yeah.
Rest. Take care.
Yeah, well, there's a chow line. All these things. That's why I said I'm busy. They got to set all these things up. They got to get the chow lines going. They got to get the release going. And like you just get in the chow line.
Yep. All right. So right now the camera is off because what's on is not what we're doing right now. So When what we're doing is, when what's on the camera is relevant, I'll turn it back on. So,
Well, Ron's YouTube is on.
yeah, and you get this,
It's just showing Ron.
Yeah, when the map becomes relevant, I move the camera to the map. In the meantime, you just gotta look at my big, fat, toothless, worthless,
big nosed.
big nosed, ugly old self.
Yep. And basically the rest of
What's going on?
the day, I'll spend. Yeah, we just basically fought our way through in that siege line to get into
Was weird.
the thing, into the monastery. And so basically we're going to take the rest of the day, rest up, do whatever little bits that you want to do. If there's anything that you need to do, probably take about another 8 hours or so of taking it easy before we go to bed, get some sleep, wake up in the morning so we can go do our adventure.
Yeah, and I gave you the days to keep track of. So
Yes, but
it's more for the weather pattern. Don't need it now because you're inside, but it's more for the weather pattern.
Yep.
When
Where
the
are we
time comes.
sleeping?
we're given each our own room.
Alcove. It's not even a full room. It's just an alcove.
Yeah,
It's a monastery, and all they have is alcoves. It's just a little circle. There's a bed, and that's it. They don't even have doors.
no,
Yeah,
it's it's an outside thing, or is it inside?
no,
Oh, it's
the place is built out here, but they're dug into
okay.
the hillside.
Yeah. All right, so I mean it's got
It's got a fire and everything burning. There's ways for the smoke to leave. It's warm, but it is very, very basic.
very austere, very plain, very empty, except you got a bed.
Monks who vow poverty, kind of a.
Yeah, you've got a bed. You probably have a little table by the nightstand by the
Nope.
bed.
You just got a bed and a pot to piss in.
Oh, okay. We got
That is it.
So we do have a pot to piss in.
It's not a big pot, but you got it.
Right.
Everything else is designed communal.
I'm gonna spend 10 minutes and do a ritual, Lehman's tiny hut for my area.
You can do that. You can have a more comfy spot, but it's just there. Like I said, it's comfortable, but you're not getting a 5 rated Holiday Inn.
Oh, doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
I've slept in worse.
Vibrant blue color.
I've slept in worse. Hit the child line. They've been under siege for a month. So, like I said, a few hours here. If I see something, nothing major, but if I see something that could be mended, I'll mend it.
there's always little items.
I mean, it's just as I'm walking through. Yeah, I mean, it's just I'm making friends.
You see a guy with the dented helm.
Mend
Man.
it.
Hey, that was
I'll put it back if you want. Put it on. No, did you kidding? I'll put it back if you want.
I just had to do that. It's like getting a reward. That shows I was here, man. I ordered a brand new one. I have to turn in the old one. It shows broken. Now I can't turn it out. It always itches my head. See, all the hair's gone.
Mend the inside of it so it's
I'm just.
it fits. But little things.
Yeah. Any place like this, essentially, there's tons of small things.
And that's all.
Tons and tons.
And I'm not going to worry about the big guys. It'll be the troopers. the straps on their packs.
Well, that's who you see. The big guys, they have theirs. Their meals are delivered. They're still commanders.
oh, yeah, no, I'm not talking. Yeah, but it's just the troopers.
They're all troopers, but two. Well, the third being the quartermaster, but they're all troopers.
No sergeants, no NCOs,
Dead.
but they're all troopers.
They're all troopers.
All right.
That's why the reorganization is going on. That's because I'm very busy. Yes, to reorganize everything. Reset squad
So you probably got a couple of NCOs on.
with the relief force.
Yeah.
But they're coming in with new equipment. It's the guys who have been here.
Like I said, I'll spend.
And the idiom and in the history of things, those who pick up the NCO rank from this point forward, their dress uniforms will have a red stripe down their legs.
Sounds familiar.
It does. It sounds very familiar.
That's where it comes from. And that's why only NCOs and above wear them. Every NCO was killed. Battle of Chapultepec. We all died. Every NCO.
I figure if I spend up to 10 minutes with every trooper, that would be, and there's 14 troopers.
More now, but 14.
No.
I'm with the original 14, yeah.
Of 14, that's 140 minutes spread out over the next few hours for these veterans. So things like their uniforms, their various different, like their leather gear and stuff like that. That stuff. So they look like veteran troopers without the haggardy. Because I can.
Yeah.
And like I said, making friends and influencing people. Spend a little more time with the dwarves, though. That's me until
Well, every time they'll get to little conversations to see, what you saw on the outside, because they've only got this little window.
right.
So they'll all, what did you see? Even though there's a briefing going on, because you would have told the relief force. Because you had to say this is what we saw. But they don't know yet. That it hasn't filtered down to them. So you just,
absolutely
small talk and small things like that. Absolutely.
Of course, see if I know that something is in there. See if
And
I get
then they'll all, everyone goes, what about you? You see any supplies you need? We lost a lot of people. And although some of this stuff goes back to their loved ones, assigned gear, issued gear, it's all piled in a locker and it's just sitting there.
At the moment, I do not need. Although I have a companion here, Aramil, who might need something, a basic gear issue.
What does he need? You can look at soldier. They have, this is their standard gear. This is their issued gear. And these are the things that you can look at and say, okay.
I was thinking like a backpack,
They have their sea bags.
Yeah.
Okay. These guys are cavalry. They go out on patrols.
They were cavalry.
They've been seized. They've been forced to eat their horses.
Yep.
So they don't have like the backpacks. They have the sea bags. They stay, then they go out.
Right.
And there's usually a wagon. If it's a long patrol, there's usually a wagon of supplies to go with them. So there are chain shirts, which they'll just say, it's been war.
Yep.
Lost them.
Right.
Chain shirts, shields,
What?
spears. That is the issued gear. Everything else is personal. You'll see long swords, short swords, crossbow. That stuff, just like in the ancient days from the
War
Romans and
family
the
stuff.
Greeks, where the individual purchased that item that he is more familiar with and is trained with, and that's personal gear goes back home. The issued gear is chain shirt, shield, spear.
So they don't have like just like a basic sea bag issue, pack issue.
I said sea bags.
Right.
I'm talking heavy equipment. The sea bags hold what would be a standard gear issue. Iron rations, torches in case you needed them, like an explorer's pack, like that. That's a base gear. I'm just talking your
Right.
weapons and armor. That's it.
Fair enough.
But there's the blankets and
Okay.
there's also horse and tack, but there's no horses. I'm sorry, there's also tack for the horses, but no,
No
horses.
Okay. Brian,
You can basically load him up with
a basic issue.
a basic issue, but it's not a backpack. It is a sea bag.
Yep.
So it's a bit more bulky.
All right.
Yeah. Game purposes, he wears it like a
backpack.
Because this is like the ones we have now where you wear them.
Yep.
They realize that is really killing these guys, so they wear, they have this. It's a backpack, but it's just the style is this longer
Okay.
sea bag.
Mr. Brian.
Yeah, I got a floor side. I don't have to fill it all the way up, so I can just use half the back, right?
Yeah, so whatever you need. They just have it.
Yeah.
They just say, hey, it's a write off.
So basically, whatever your character would have been issued at first level for.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything when you decided to go shopping. Going like, you get enough for it. Everything's there to give them a weapon and everything because they were just written it off. But
Nope.
So
Yeah. No, that's fine.
but that gets them all of this basic gear.
Yep.
And there's iron ration stuff in there too. They're like, yeah, this is just the basic gear, and they always keep it supplied. So, but when a guy drops, they just grab the whole thing, and you can see them. They're just stacked up, and they just grab one from the top. There you go.
Yep.
Excellent. They don't even pay attention. They're like, yeah, whatever. They don't care.
Yep. All right.
Because
So
everybody from the military, we all know that stuff gets lost.
Yep. And anybody want to do anything in the monastery common area before we take our long rest and wake up to go adventuring?
Done good.
Because at that point, I'm gonna take my meal and then go to bed and put in a wake up call for Dark-30. All right. It sounds like that's the plan.
If that's the plan.
All right. So did you want ice for your water?
No.
So we get up in the morning.
And you can have breakfast before you go.
Absolutely. And head on over to the was.
You go to those. Now it's not the same guards, obviously, because they do relief. They look at you. Oh yeah, the other guys said you guys wanted to go down there. You're crazy, but all the power to you. Just know here's the slidey window. Just slide open, yell out when you come out.
So we do
If you make it out.
And you can
No, there's a
slide
slidey window.
I know, but we'll knock on it and then.
All right.
Why?
Yeah. I'll stick it this way. This is in better.
Is that one? You talking about that one over there? Right?
I'm gonna bring it tomorrow.
You're gonna bring it tomorrow.
I'm gonna
To work?
bring it
No.
tomorrow.
Well, yeah, you are, aren't you?
You're going to New York tomorrow. Try not to get stabbed.
Oh well. Alrighty. So here we are. We're here at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, I mean, you can just go like this and whoever's up front, so you don't look like a cluster.
There we are.
I think you can get. Yeah, there you go. Because I just dumped them on there.
Yep. So do they go down in the same way that is?
Yeah, I'm using the map as it is, even though it's not the map that I created it from, but it's close enough because it's an expansion of the monastery. This is the inner workings of it, where the main area that was the living quarters, the main hall. And here, this is where they do their meditations or their studying and all of that kind of a thing.
Well, I'm going down the stairs over here. Anybody joining me?
Wow.
Okay. You come down now. I'm using this. If you see this,
Yeah.
okay, that is it's not landing. This is wall goes all the way up.
Mhm.
Okay, so this whole area was blocked. You come down here, like so. This is close enough.
Who's the supervillain?
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Those who watch me, that's actually what it is right there. Yeah. That's why this is almost other than the color, it's a pretty close match. I hate how the wire always holds, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes no sense. First you were showing Dave, Steven, I mean.
Yeah, well, as I was trying to move, like I said, the wire on it, it always keeps pulling it. So I get it, and then it pulls it and pulls it so I can get it where it needs to go. And of course, it, let me see.
Why are you doing that? I'm gonna go play father.
Yeah.
All right. Right.
Ah, kids. Does anybody speak Abyssal?
Go on. That means no crying.
No,
I speak Abyssal and I speak, the other, I speak the demonic one and the,
Well, Abyssal.
yes, I do.
So you hear this thing in Abyssal, just kind of go, fresh meat, long time, and initiative.
I tell him what he said.
Yeah, you can yell it out.
All right. Oh, let's see here.
14 high ground sage run.
17.
11.
15.
I decide that at this point that I will let everybody have their turn, including you first. So everybody will move themselves and give me the
We start
opportunity.
with Elisa.
I got a 10.
Okay. I am gonna
Right.
stealthily sneak in. Gonna go right behind and look at this thing and wait for somebody else to kind of come in and get to it.
Okay. Well, she decides she's using the shadows, but I don't know exactly where she wants to go.
There you go, that's good.
That's
That's good,
5 out of 6.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm looking at this thing now. Sizing him up.
What's the light level in here? Dim or dark?
There's no light. It's dark.
Woohoo.
All right.
14
Yes.
hit.
This is deeper into it. There's no light, there's no windows or anything. The main one was that part that stuck out, and that has the lights and the arrow slits and stuff. There was light there, and of course there's a bonfire. You come in here, it's musty, that dry, ancient, 100-year-old
So if
basement
so,
smell.
somebody is gonna need. So how many people do we need that don't have dark vision?
You know,
All right.
She doesn't? Uh-oh, well,
Well, so
she can't see.
no.
No, for her, she goes
that's
first.
blackened. Alright, so if it's perfectly black in there, I'm just gonna kind of hide in the shadows and.
Yeah,
by
it depends
side.
on who has a light. That's what she needs to use as her.
We got we
her source.
have drift globes. So the drift
Yeah,
globe,
whoever puts it, and I think drift globes are the equivalent of porch light,
correct.
just that it's not fluttering. And it's light enough that doesn't change the move. When she comes around the corner here, there's light that comes out through here, so there's still. And the great thing about drift globes, why I like them, and I also hate them at the same time, is you're not using another hand to hold a torch.
Yeah, they're floating and follow.
Gotta go back and look at that and see what the range is on it, how much light does it?
It's the same light as a torch. It's like 30 and then another 10 or 15. Where you are, it's coming out the opening here, easy enough for you to slide into the shadows right here. So it's a non-issue with your stealth. I just need to know what your stealth number is.
What is my song? Well, it was 16, now I'm 23.
Okay.
Okay,
So I can see this thing in the light of the globe. Yeah.
20-foot radius.
Not right now, but later.
Well, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, so it's here. So 5, 10, 15. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. So she just has this little light right here. You hear it, but you cannot see it.
Well, that's bright light and it's in dim light at this point.
Mind you, I am using the fact that you just got this like little doorway here. It can't go far. That's what I'm using. Because it's designed for open air and it goes out. This only comes out to like,
Okay.
Closer and I can see it better, I'll go and attack.
Okay.
How's that?
Here we go to Mark.
Yes. Alrighty. Finally. I summon my shadow blade. I go in. I get to use an attack with an advantage. Yay. Oh, that's still 19 plus something. I'm assuming a 19 plus 6, so 25 hits.
Yep. Still not a dragon. There. Stupid wire. Oh yeah, you slice into this thing and black ichor starts pouring out. Not that you can really tell the difference because it's dark.
Okay. At least for the first turn, I'm going to have it be acid damage of 10.
Okay, so 10 points.
Yes. And that's it.
Cuts into him. He doesn't like that. So it turns to face you.
Let's see what's up, ugly. Let's give me that.
Yes.
Screw it.
What's your
I'm
armor?
gonna use it.
What's your armor class?
16.
It's gonna hurt.
It's just like the advantage for the channel blade.
16. Hold on. Oh, that's right. You haven't gotten your oh, you're an evocation specialist. You're not a blade singer?
No, just using plain old mage armor.
Oh boy. Sucks to be you.
Yeah, I love these books.
Plus, I have 3 decks. So.
Yes, books. Yeah, I love these. I love these books. But that when I can preset my place, I do like setting up the. It just looks neater.
It does.
Anyway, first a bite. What was his armor class? I didn't catch.
16.
Man,
Okay.
but yeah, a
Wow.
one, and a 9. So it
Yeah.
it brings its jaws down and just bites right into your shoulder. And while it's holding you, it takes its massive fist and go bam, bam.
Yeah. So how much damage to fight?
I'm gonna get it all together, 16 plus, and a nat 20.
Ah, yeah.
So, well, luckily it wasn't the bite that did that. The bite's 2d6 plus 4. So 3, 4 plus 4, 8. The bite, he bit you, but only for 8. Just kind of got a hold of you. The first fist pummel, and still rolling low, is 6. So that wasn't so bad. Unfortunately, the second one is 14, 21. So he did take this little, he took this little nibble, a little slap in the face, and said, "Oh."
Yup.
And then it goes,
Yeah.
And it goes to who?
Brian.
Brian.
All right, put me out into the doorway where I got a line of sight.
Are you gonna block the door or move out of the way?
No, I'm just gonna one back from there. I don't have to go all the way in the room. I can step to the side.
Like right there? Well, you can't see him. You're behind a wall.
If you move to the southeast, 1 square, I got a line of sight. But
Right there?
no, right, you can cross the corner there, and I have a line of sight. No.
There.
Let's put. All right. So
You just
1,
look in
2,
there,
3. Here?
No, in the doorway, and then you can move after I shoot. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I see what you're saying. 3, 4, shoot, and then move where?
I'll move along the hallway outside after I fire my.
Very good.
All right. Now I understand what he was doing.
Yeah. That's why I miss him at the table. It's like, it's easier.
So his character in a lot of trouble there?
Ask him.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Took a lot of damage.
Yeah, I don't know the hit points of the character. As you can see that he's got his jaws on his shoulder and he's beating the crap out of them. Basically what you see.
All right. I have a question for you, Ron. In your game, do you bounce lightning bolt all over the place?
No, there is a spell that is the lightning bolt that bounces. I forget what it's called. Chain lightning.
But I can hit that guy with a lightning bolt and do the spell scope so it doesn't affect him.
Well, the lightning bolt, I don't think is area of effect. I think it's a direct hit.
No,
It doesn't matter. Any invocation spell. All right.
No, I'm saying the lightning bolt itself. I know what he can do. I don't
Right.
care about that.
right. No, lightning bolt is a line.
It's a direct line, but direct line goes
but
this way. He's
anything
not
within
going to touch him.
anything within 5 feet of that line is affected.
Okay,
by
that's
that.
not, like I said, I don't know. You got to tell me how the spells work. I just don't know.
Right.
But he's able to sculpt it. He just so it's irrelevant,
So that it doesn't affect him. He automatically makes a saving throw.
and he takes no damage. He can do like Kimberly did with the fireballs.
Right.
But
Exactly.
he can do it to X amount of people. So as it
Correct.
goes in, it just kind of goes like this and hits direct. It does not get affected by it.
But he still gets the target.
16 save.
16 save to lightning.
Yep.
Okay, I just seen if he had advantage with spells. Rolled an 8, and this is on dexterity. So 10.
Nope. 8d6.
And 8d6.
Thirty-two.
16.
And I step out of the way.
Okay, just so you know, you step through the door, you blast this thing with the lightning.
To in the entryway. I didn't step through.
You hit it.
All right.
Ryan, you got to let him describe what you saw. But other than that,
All right.
all right.
You can finally go.
No, Dave.
I didn't know Dave was even here.
Dave's here.
I didn't hear anything with Dave. I still got him to the side.
Dave,
Is
what was
gonna make it?
your initiative again, sir?
I didn't hear him at all.
11.
11. Okay. So Dave, then you.
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear him.
Yep.
I was literally just about to ask you, is Dave here?
Yeah. Dave, you could get up right behind Alakazam if you need
I
to.
got
Only
my
one, two, three, four.
I got these maps of mine at Barnes and
Or,
Noble.
or
but
you
also
can
order them
go get
online.
up right into the face of this thing, or you can stay at a range.
Hop in and then back straight out of the doorway. And shoot. Next one with the dead. That'd be a wisdom save. DC 14.
Wisdom.
Widom.
15 base.
All right.
Top of the round, we go back to Lisa.
No, my turn.
No, I didn't want your turn.
No.
No, I didn't want your turn. I didn't want the heinous damage. I want this thing to put up a fight.
One poison to our buddy here.
I will not steal Steve's burden. Go ahead, Lucy.
Oh, I tried so hard.
All right. That's like a 20 or a 21.
No, I can't lie that
Alright.
bad.
All right. Well, let's see here. That's for my weapon. And let's see here. We have level 2, and it is a fiend or undead
Fiend, you saw.
fiend. Okay.
It's a demon specifically.
All right. That sucks.
It may suck, but this thing's been pounded on already.
26, of which 19 is radiant. And the rest is
Yeah, the radiant burns it, but it's not extra damage.
blunt. Okay.
Go to Mark.
Okay. First, hey, Brian, did that spell you?
No, no, it does not go to Mark. It goes to Lisa. You
No, I wanted Mark.
I was confused for a moment, and then I couldn't remember if Mark.
I'm playing with you because I still wanted to skip Steve. And I had said your name, so I'm like,
You're mad because I said I wouldn't. Okay. Did I see the?
Oh yeah, the globe's in the room. Yes, a light is in the room.
Light source. All right, so
Weren't you holding an action?
going to
no, you couldn't
do
see
my
it.
whacking back for, what is that, 25 points to hit.
25 to hit. Yay.
About to say 25 points to hit. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Time.
Man,
18 points of damage.
and it goes to Mark.
So its reaction is the muster also wearing metal.
It's not, it doesn't do anything. If there's flammable objects on it, it can catch them on fire. But other than that,
Okay.
Mine?
Metal?
No,
Okay.
it's not an
Okay,
armored
no,
critter.
Was it a 15 hit?
A 15 just hits.
Oh, good. All right. I'm doing a snapping of shocking grasp. Ooh, nice. 15 lightning damage.
guy's glowing in the dark by now.
And then it
Thank
says, I
goodness he
snapping
used
with
lightning.
shocking grasp. It can't react, so I'll go to
Because-
skedaddle.
If he wasn't
Right, everybody.
resistant.
All right.
I guess put me back next to Dave.
Okay.
I guess that.
Opportunity.
No, what he did takes away
Oh,
his reaction.
oh.
That's why he did it.
Okay. I'm done.
Oh, the monster is too.
That guy was right in the middle of a young Frankenstein movie.
Okay.
Lightning bolt, shocking grasp, and a psychic blast.
Hmm.
Well, I ended up just hitting him with a regular rapier.
What did
Did
Dave
that
do?
last hit kill him?
Hold on.
What did Dave hit him with?
Oh,
He
dead.
didn't. That's just it. Missed.
Hold on. Hold on, I'm checking something because I might have something here. Having two similar but different characters, I get all messed up. Ah,
That guy's.
Oh, that's what you didn't give me there. Player panel.
okay. Players.
Oh,
right here.
let me. Cause I thought, I don't know, no. I'll just-
This thing dead.
No,
It's gone. That's
hold
it.
on, hold on a minute.
Gone.
I know, but hold on a minute.
Oh, they see, gone.
Yes. Ron, I'm using an ability. Open my awareness, divine sense, detect the presence of supernatural forces. For 1 minute, I know the location of any celestial, fiend,
Is
or
that
undead.
a bonus action?
Nope,
It just happens.
it happens.
It's dead. You have an attack of opportunity. It goes invisible left. Forget it.
I mean, just I could miss.
I doubt it.
I don't know. I'm granted I'm a +8, but
Yeah.
8 and 8 is 16. So yeah. Okay.
I am gonna toughen them up, I'm just letting you know. I have to. This thing, this is a CR5 critter, supposed to be good for group of
This is
5,
group.
and you just cut it down like it was a 3.
It almost dropped me in one.
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, one character drops it in one turn,
Speaking of-
unless I did max +1, character self doesn't die. I'm not complaining. I'm just
Right.
saying, as I do this, I'm even though we've been doing 5e for a bit, I still haven't tweaked the strengths. That's all I'm talking about. I'm learning that.
That's why I cut and paste the exact
Yeah,
wording.
it's not a problem. That's why it originally says CR5 for a group of 5 is like a one-on-one kind of a thing. It's like, no, group of 5, I need to use like CR7s.
Yeah. It's,
So I'm not
it
complaining at
specifically
all.
says no action required on this.
Because he did so much damage on him in the first place.
No, you didn't hang around to find out that your lightning bolt only did half damage. But
Oh,
between that half damage and then the little bit of damage that he did that kept it alive for a round, but you stopped away his
Escape.
free reaction for that hit as he escaped, and he has invisibility. When invisible, but you're just like, yeah, I see you.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a misty step I could have used as a bonus action, but I was trying to save spells, so.
Well, yeah, the thing is this thing is that wasn't, yeah, it was invisible. You wouldn't have seen
Yeah,
when it went.
it went invisible, but Steve's character, Paladin, it just, yeah, it's right there in front of me, you bonehead, as it tried to
Yeah.
boogie away.
Okay, well, Dave, can I get some healing? I'm really, really hurting.
Really? Really?
I do have a catnap spell.
And this sucker had advantage versus lightning, is that one?
Yep,
No, it had resistance to lightning.
I had resistance, and I could have cut it to only a quarter of the damage.
Here, he might have resistance to psychic, and since my shadow blade for some reason does psychic damage,
Cold, fire, and lightning.
so I decided to make my shadow blade do acid damage for the first hit.
So, but anyway, disregard all of this. This is all I need. Because this is a simple, like I said, it's a very simple study like area.
Yep. So it's just this area.
Yeah, it's not this at all. Yeah. Because there's only one other room. That was the only thing here. It was the BBEG for
Here,
in here.
yeah. And just take
Yeah.
a peek and see if we can. Work.
Of course, it's information.
Okay.
This is an information thing. They said there's something there. The soldiers, they can't handle a beast like that.
No.
One hit, one kill. They said they had guys go in there and this thing showed up. And their soldiers, they didn't know it was recognized as a demon or a devil. They just saw this big thing that just ripped through them.
Yeah, and our big squishy went up front.
To find out what this thing was.
He's doing what? I didn't catch what he was saying.
We didn't.
Arcana check.
Arcane. Oh, he wants to know Arcane, what it was.
They can run an Arcana check.
I haven't advantage since I speak of business.
You can roll a nat 20 with an Arcana check, and it's not going to tell you anything.
Well, what do I roll for this? Trying for this.
Religion.
Now,
Yeah, 21 Arcana check.
I got a dirty 20 on religion.
It's a demon. Balgura.
Smelgura.
Yeah, Balgura.
Belgura.
Demon.
Belgura demon. Found in the infernal regions.
I'm only get a +5 for my religion because of my aunt.
You're in.
Okay, the only other room here of
Was there anything else in here?
no, nothing.
Nothing.
Now even less than nothing because there's a pile of goo that slowly vapors into nothingness.
So
All my demons and devils vapor into
No, I'm
nothingness.
talking.
No, it's a study area.
Okay.
No altars. No king crabs.
Way too old. It was controlled by a Balgura demon. It's not, it has nothing.
Up and back down around this side.
Yeah, like I said, I only need that little area, a couple of rooms. Like I said, you can tell, like that was the big study area, but there's nothing of worth. Basically, the Balgura, after being gated in, it just went on a rampage because it got stuck here.
And where he is.
As you're going along,
Yep.
you notice on the walls indications via like cave paintings
Mm-hmm.
and old, very old ancient script.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
I'm gonna check on Dad for a bit. I'll be right back.
Okay. Take a look at it. See.
Yeah, it's cave
And there's
paintings
history
and old
check, I got a 10.
old script.
Was it history or?
Understand languages.
Oh.
I'm gonna touch it and do my instant ritual comprehend languages.
Okay.
Mind
Thank
you-
you very much.
Mind you, who this was written for.
Yes.
Well, my history check was only a 10 because I wrote a 2, so
Yeah, but it's about reading it more than anything else. As you're reading this and you're realizing that between the script and the cave paintings, fights and things like that you see in most cave paintings, or they stick in the thing, whatever. But the script also tells a story. in a nutshell, because I'm not going to write a 5-page story. This was a post for clerics and knights of the word.
Ready forward.
What is the word?
Compromised in the Demon Scar Wars. The fiend
Or
always pops in.
Demon always pops in.
Yeah. In other words, they defeated it. And they're writing the rest of the story, and then it came back.
Does it say how the interval?
No, it seems like they ran away soon after. And then this whole place was sealed off until these guys opened it back up.
Okay.
Believe me, the damage you did to this thing here, it's not coming back. You overwhelmed it above and beyond the threshold. It doesn't explain that much, like we just killed it. Bubba hit it with a stone and it went away. You can kind of read between the lines that the damage threshold it took was like a little bit above or just at enough to take it out. And what you did
So-
was an obliteration,
So basically, for all intents and purposes, it got close, it went invisible and went away.
basically. Because that's what it did, but they didn't know that. There is a separate room. It's a typical room. It had or has a living room study space. It's a private room
Mhm.
with a desk.
Okay, so that's like this room here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which room it is because
Okay.
it's of the mind. It doesn't matter. You can tell by looking at it, this is somebody's
Study.
upper echelon in the hierarchy's room.
Okay. Take a peek through there. Do a look through.
I told you it's a typical room. It's got a bed and
Yeah.
has it's just regular. It is a standard private
Room.
quarters. It has a desk.
Take a look at the desk.
Well, I'll be done, but.
Any locked drawers?
Scrawled on parchment
Okay.
with a wand sitting on top of it, kind of holding it like
Paperweight.
a paperweight. The name says Marzena.
Marzana.
That's the author of this thing you're about to read, this parchment.
Okay.
It's written by Marzena.
Okay.
I've got to go through the overall thing. Something has awoken. I think I know who to ask. I will hope to see him. There's notations, but they don't make sense, but just like little notations. Almost all the same information you found about a thing called golden triangles. What do they mean? Sources said at least one was found.
Put one in.
Who else seeks? What is it? What does it do? Why did awaken unknowns? So, where is she? What happened? The goblinoids captured her? Not sure how. What was seen as they ran off with her tied up Nothing we could do. So few left. There is a place called Mist March. It's a sunken area, streams, hazards, all in this bowl, like a depression. 60 miles across at the narrowest. Has some kind of heat source, hot springs and the like. Always comfortable. Between the between the cold and the heat, thus Mist March. There was a reclamation that was going to be used to claim it.
Reclamation to reclaim it.
Yeah, reclamation. The name of the group was Reclamation. It's not like I'm saying reclamation, reclaim was too. There was a reclamation. The name of it's like saying we are so and so salvage, we're gonna go salvage.
Okay.
Claim it for the many resources. So scouts, those who survived, made a very accurate map system. Focused on the biggest issue, lizard folk. The goblinoids would have gone to sell the lady to them, along with any tribesman captured. A wizard, big sacrifice. And a map with copies.
There's a map with copies.
Several maps.
Yeah.
But there's copies too. There's a map and then there's
Copies.
copies.
Nice. With several copies. Okay.
And you're reading this stuff, it's old, it's very brittle and you're
Yep. Alakazam, can you do your ritual to see if this wand is magic? Please.
I can touch it and do another 11-minute ritual. Yes, identified.
wand of vapors.
Wand of vapors. Vapors. And what is that a fault of magic?
It might be. Usually I write it down.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if it's on here. Yeah, it's not.
You need to read one of the vapors for us?
You have it?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, all right. Wonderful. Oh, I thought I had. All right, here it is. All right. One, rare, requires attunement by a spellcaster. Green gas swirls inside the slender glass wand. The wand has 7 charges for the following property. It regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charge daily at dawn. The expendable wand's last charge roll d20 on wand shatter. Does fog cloud 1 action or more of the charges? You can cast the first version of the spell for 1 charge. You can increase the spell slot level for each additional charge. Also, gaseous escape. When you are attacked while holding the wand, you can use your reaction to expend 3 of its charges to transform yourself and everything you're wearing and carrying into a cloud of green mist until the start of your next turn. When you're in a cloud of green mist, you have resistance to non-magical damage, can't be grappled or restrained, you can't toss or manipulate any object. Can't attack or cast spells. So you can do conclave or gaseous escape.
Cool. All right.
One, pending charges.
Yep. All right.
Boundary.
All right. So, is there anything else in the room?
No, that's the whole thing. Bulgur was the BBEG, and then you go in the room and you find this information. That was all this was.
Okay.
This part wasn't designed as this long, drawn out. It's like, boom, get the information. Oh,
We gotta go here.
more triangles? That way? See, remember, there's only supposed to be one.
I know.
And a reminder to Mark, he kicked in because that's what his mentor was saying. He says, I'm out to find this triangle.
And we're going for a third. Yep. Yes, indeed. All right. So this is all that was in.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
So there's nothing. I mean, there's a couple of rooms and what.
Yeah, there's just a couple of rooms.
Yeah.
The living areas where the
Okay.
troops
So
are.
this is more
This was
storage.
the study area with the primary and the second who would have been in charge. This is like this, but just think of it as a room.
Right.
That's all it was. That was their private quarters. The big guys get a private. You have whoever the knight in charge. He had his private quarters. Whoever the priest was in charge gets private quarters. That's it. It's not a big place. It's 4 stories,
Right.
but 3 living. That's where everybody lives, and then they come in here for their study and everything. That's it. It's not a. That's why they're using it as a patrol base, not a fort.
History for Nozana.
No, because I don't remember. I didn't write anything down specifically, which means it was just the person who was in charge here.
I'm going to say because I think I would have advantage on them, but that's all right.
Yeah. Usually I write down the importance of them. So, and I did have the specific name Marzana, but
I probably could have told you what he had for breakfast on his last day, but that's beside the point.
horse meat.
As long as it wasn't us, I'm okay.
Yep. All right. So this is all completed.
Yeah, that's all this was. To get you on the trip to this much. Now you can go there whenever you desire. It's not like you have to turn around and go run into Bismarck right now.
No,
You can go. You have this map of the area, cartographer and everything. So
Alright.
you're not going to get lost. So you gather up this map. You let them know it's clear. You can stay a day if you want to see if the thing comes back from this information, which it doesn't, but that's your choice. But you've got this siege going on.
we need to break out.
We need to break out.
All right. Well, I think a nice little long rest.
Oh, yes.
A long rest would do nicely. Of course,
Well, if we're in the morning, I mean,
we're here.
I'm the only one that's hurt, and everyone else should be pretty fresh, I would think.
Most of us have used some spells, so it'd be a nice idea to, or spell slots in my case, to recover. And then we'll need to figure a way to break out of the siege.
Narwhal on one side, Wand of Cloud on the other side.
We basically have one facing. The other side is into the mountain, into the hillside.
No, I'm talking like create a path, so if you,
Right, there's only one wall. There are no corners.
I understand that. What I'm saying is we bust out the front gate, cover the left flank with a fireball and the right flank with that wand and create the cloud fog and run in between them to the ridge.
Well, you really want to get this garrison in a world of hurt with them bringing in
Okay.
big wizards of their own.
You're assuming they got big wizards, but I mean, whatever. You want to walk out, and then you can do that.
Well, I like your idea of the fog cloud. All right, as long as there are no strong winds, that would, but that would only work for about 7 attempts. Once we got, I don't know if that would be enough to break past the outer perimeter. Would that run? Fog cloud. Looking at
Depends on the weather.
like I said, depends on the weather. But distance wise, if we were to use the fog cloud, would that,
Fog clouds are not that huge.
no, they're like a 20-foot
20-foot radius.
It's just a small.
So
area.
40 feet across.
Yeah, they're really designed to throw in
Times-
like your dungeons or in a room and
So it's like
obscure them. You know. Outside, you throw a fog cloud if there's just a little bit of wind.
yes. But
So like a level 6 would be 120 feet radius.
yes, but you'd only be able to do that
Radius,
one time.
That's 240 feet diameter. That's almost a football field.
So would 30 times 280 feet be enough to get past?
Will it?
No, I'm looking. Go up to the top.
As far as you can tell, as long as nothing happens and they don't see you, because it's still a perception, observation kind of a thing.
Yeah,
You can
disadvantage.
do it at night. You can do it at night, so they're,
So you go out and you look.
I go up to
You go up to the and you look.
Mm-hmm.
First, the garrison is confused.
Okay.
You go up and look, and it looks like abandoned camps, a lot of infighting, a lot of dead, and they did him out. Like somehow the Bulgara and whatever was happening there pulled him in.
Ooh,
siege is over.
siege is over. It looks like.
Each is
They can
over.
keep the wand.
Finders keepers, they used to say.
Still is. Fun.
They don't
Yeah,
understand.
we just went ready.
The Bulgara was a focus. It didn't even know.
Yeah.
It's part of the Demon Scar War. And that's how they got troops, the humanoids, the evil humanoids, as it were, is they had this
Felt it.
ability. They pulled what was close into the armies and they marched.
Mm-hmm.
That was only a Demon Scar Wars thing. While that was here, when they opened it up, it triggered everything. That's what brought it out. And then suddenly they showed up because they felt this pull, this draw, and they were going in to get their commander. Commander died. They just felt it suddenly gone. Goblins that hate orcs, they hate this, and they started infighting and running. They scattered to the winds.
Right. Well, looks like we can leave.
What we're gonna do with that?
Commander stuff, they don't know. They see it as typical evil humanoids. They got tired of it, and the fun wasn't there, and they finally started fighting each other. We knew all we had to do was wait it out. Man, it was a long wait.
Glad we could be of assistance.
Yes, your assistance of bringing a relief was
Timely.
very good, but now we can focus.
Very well,
on our mission.
absolutely.
There's no farmer backgrounds or anything. This is mostly like grazing ground. It's not farmland.
How,
Sheep.
Ron, I'm gonna ask our cartographer, according to the map, how far away is Miss March?
It's about a day. It's literally. I actually measured it with the thing I was using. It's 25.
Okay. Well, how do you?
You reading something here?
Yep.
Hello, hold on a second.
Say 25 miles, little over a day
Okay,
by
About
hoofing
20.
it. So you break it in half so you don't exhaust yourself. You do it in 2 days, a 12 and a 12, and you're not doing that all night 20-mile force march.
okay. So basically
That's from here. You go back to the town, you just add a day to restock and everything because it's behind. It's not at an angle.
right.
It's
No.
behind it. So it's from here. But that's if you want to. There was no treasure. This was not a treasure.
No, it's an
thing.
informational thing.
It was information and the little thing that she used. And there was no body. She left the stuff behind, and there was no.
That she was so she was a Marzena.
Marzena.
That was the woman, Marzena.
Mhm.
So this is her room that they
That
took
was her
off,
room.
that they took off with her. Okay. We're a little late to the party, but let's see if we can follow. You guys need to get back to the city for anything?
Well, I think I'm all set.
Or who do you want to take the one, me or Cinder?
No Cinder.
Okay.
You mean you or
I'll take the
Alakazam?
other for it.
Huh?
There's no Cinder in our party.
There's no what?
No
Cinder.
Cinder in the party. There's nobody named Cinder here.
Because they're.
Alacaramel.
Who you want to carry? It doesn't matter to me. Need to decide.
Hold on a second.
Well, I got a sneaky suspicion at first, so I'm cool with not having it.
And we also, as a,
Quite shy, are you?
Well, I mean, there was a demon around and it's a wand there, so I mean,
If you don't want it, I'll grab it.
me personally, I mean, the biggest use out of it would be those gaseous forms to take when you're about to get hit. So you get resistance to non-magical damage.
But what, you're a thief, right? Rogue.
I'm a roll.
Do you use it?
A spellcaster only.
Spellcaster only.
spellcaster, yes, but technically your paladin's spellcaster.
Spellcaster.
Right.
If you don't want it, I'll carry it and I can cast it on her.
We have
No,
a,
actually, you can't use the gaseous escape unless you're a spellcaster. It has to be on you. You can use the fog to hide you with, but not the
Well, that's all right. You take it, you'll probably need it, and you.
I don't need it. I mean, I don't
I don't want to leave it here.
Only
Yeah.
a spellcaster could use it because it requires attunement.
All right, all right.
so the spellcasters that we have, we have Alakazam, we have Aramil,
Dave.
we have Relic, we have Baradin, I'm not interested in it. And
Not Dave, that way he can heal somebody if he needed to get out of those Dodge, he could go gases.
Love, are you a spell using?
No,
No.
I'm tall.
All right.
Yeah, that actually is not a bad idea for the healer.
Yeah.
Only me. I don't care who gets it.
Make some
You just know how it works.
That's
I know, because I'm the only one here to look at.
Dave, do you want it?
Yeah, you just have to keep in mind that it requires attunement, and you can only attune to 3 items. Max.
Yes, but you can lose attunement to one.
Right. I mean, you can only be attuned to 3 at
Yep.
any given time.
At one time.
Yep. So, Dave, do you want the one?
If somebody else wants it, they can have it.
I'll take it if he doesn't want it. I mean, I'll, just as a last,
All right.
somebody give it. Yeah.
All right, Aaron.
One, and it's probably just, as Hooker wants it, but I'll attune to it, so we'll have it.
Okay.
What was it called? Wonderful.
Vapors.
Vapors.
Yeah. The what it does and stuff in the chat or the messenger.
Yeah.
On the wiki for that one tome of you guys were talking about.
and story on the wall.
The vault,
So I can.
the vault of magic.
My dummy. I earned my dummy.
Yes, it's in the vault of magic,
Actually, I'm trying to lose it.
but it keeps finding you.
I know.
You're not a very good hide and seek player.
You know, well, it's not the problem. It's not the problem of me losing the weight.
Yes.
The problem is everybody else who loses the weight,
You find it.
and I find it for them.
There you go.
That's the problem.
All right. All right. So, I think we can head out to Miss March from here.
If you so desire. I'm just saying the option was you could go to the city. For instance, nobody wants the wand, you go ahead and sell it for like 200 gold, whatever the case may be. And whatever. But here, the thing about starting from here, or even when you came back here, is there's basic supplies that they gladly, yeah, we got the iron rats. You need some blanket. All your basics, they're like, yeah, here.
There you go.
Yeah. So you can restock with your basics, your 14 days of rats,
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be. They get a troop to start going back to the city because they got to buy new, or requisition new horses because they're a patrol unit. They're not a fort unit.
Yeah, they're a cab unit. All right.
So did you take the full rest? Just take another
Yes.
day. So do that because I rolled the day that when you were looking out to see all of that.
Yep.
It was actually a lot of melting going on. It was a warmer than normal with no wind, no persistence. So that's why you saw the whole thing. There was nothing.
Yeah.
It was quite, and that's what I was using because if you used the wand, like, okay, wow, they could have practically walked away because it was just sat there.
Yep. Because it's like one of the things that during that day of not doing much of anything, of just taking it easy, just take an hour to see what's out there, and you said they left a lot of stuff.
Yes, you're talking broken stuff, that shattered. They left it, ripped and torn up stuff. Like any army that's getting pounded, and they're like, "This, I'm not going to keep carrying this," and try to turn it in and replace it. They just
Okay, so like
there's garbage.
like any like
There's garbage.
Tents that could be mended.
They weren't tent type humanoids.
All right,
Not their style.
gotcha.
And they were pulled in. They didn't bring anything for they didn't even know why. They just felt the call.
All right,
And they just started trying to get in.
all right. Fair enough. So the next day we
Okay.
we have
Yeah, I'm just
basically
the
2 days
temperatures
of
the next
travel.
day.
What was that, sir?
Can I tune this thing during or?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you attune. You need a long rest to attune to anything.
Yeah, but glad.
Okay. The day you decide to leave.
Yeah.
Like today was.
Windy and cold.
Cold, windy, but also snowing. Not heavy snow. So you
Spitting.
take the day before snow, throw in the wind and stuff, and you got this blow, and it is downright cold. It's 30 degrees
like
below
today.
normal, and it is January, so it is.
Oh, I think we'll hold off taking off on this day.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, I don't know what the temperature. You're like, they can sit now, kind of like me this morning. Yeah, let's go to the gym.
Nope.
No, freaking freezing, man.
All right,
It was
so the
bad.
next day.
My ganoogie nogs fell down.
Uh-oh.
And my ganoogie nogs are already broken. They don't like being
Oh.
shattered.
But the
Next day.
But the nice thing is we're able to partake of their chow line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, you're all part of that. So 16. Cold don't mean nothing unless it says something else. So it's just as cold as it was yesterday. Still windy. Still snowing.
All right, we'll stay again.
I literally rode the same thing, barring a couple of numbers on either
Right.
side.
Next day.
Next day, 18. Wow. It warmed up.
Okay.
No wind. Okay, so I want to see. After 2 days of freezing, basically you're having an Indian summer.
Okay.
So you're looking at January where the temperatures typically are 30, given your average. They shot up to 50.
Ooh.
And it's raining.
But
All right. We can deal with but we can deal with that.
You can deal with that. There are no, because I pre-roll encounters, I pre-decide encounters. So path my heated car is too cold to go to the gym. I don't have a heated car. The path to my car was too cold to sit in there and heat it up.
Okay.
So it's still not a nice. It's miserable. It's
It's
raining.
miserable, but it's doable.
So now don't forget this is tundra, so it's muck and mire.
Yeah.
And you are in the equivalent of rough terrain.
Which is
over the mud.
Yeah, it's going to add your day.
So basically out of
Don't forget, it's 25 miles. You can
out of a basically a 20-mile day, which is what they call that you
they
can do.
use 22, but that's I'm
Whatever.
sticking with 20.
20.
Mind you, what they
20
don't tell you, so you know what they don't tell you, when they say it's a 20-mile day, that's a 20-mile, 24-hour time. It's not 6 in the morning, 9 at night, we stop. No.
All right. So basically we've got 5 miles done today.
Basically.
Fair enough.
Luckily for you, I didn't even calculate that. So I didn't roll any randoms. So you're going to be safe. It's just going to be a trip that might gobble up some of your supplies.
Let's find out.
The next day, ooh, man, still warm. Freaking 20.
Nice.
Now, like I said, using 30 as the base. 40. So it cooled off,
but still.
and still no precipitation. I'm sorry, no wind, and 8, no wind. So you can make up. It's still mucky and mire, but because it kind of dried up, because night's still cold.
So 10 miles. So we've got 10 left to go.
Yeah.
All right.
You're at the 15-mile mark.
Yep.
Again, just keep track of your supplies.
I'm doing that now.
I know you are, but I'm
I'm
just,
taking care of the date and
yeah,
I'm sleeping at the tiny hut every night.
yeah, Smokey, you.
actually, you can invite us all in there, you know.
Yeah, but he didn't, did he?
Well, okay.
Man, I'm wasting all of these rolls on my attacks. That's the third nat 20 I rolled for the temperature. Back to
You got
50.
one that 20 roll in there.
No.
That was my third.
That was his third for weather.
Just weather. There is a light wind,
The damage life.
but there's no precipitation.
Not damage.
So yeah, even though it's warmer, you had the wind, you drop it by 10, so it's still like it was yesterday.
Okay. Just to let you know, Ron, it is February 26th.
All right. Well, January, February, the temperature's really not going to change. Not until you hit that March.
Yeah, I know, but and even in this game, February still has 30 days. So
All my months
Right.
have 30. That's just for simplicity.
I know.
The other thing I do is the days when it changes from one month to the other, it's an automatic change. It's not like this slow thing. The next god who's involved, he takes over. They just automatically boom.
Okay.
So right now the winter god is in charge. He doesn't change anything in January, February, but then he has to back up and let his sister, the one for spring, take over, and then immediately starts to warm up.
Okay.
And that's because I'm not going to play with the slow. It's just like whatever. The gods are active here.
Yep.
So this is your last day travel, or are you?
No, we're there.
You're there. Now, where you are, think of a huge football field, because it kind of looks like that. Broken up and raggedy. There's a point at the far end. But where you are at the top, you can see across, because this is flat terrain. You can see the 60 miles or so, not exactly solid, but you can see how far it goes. And she told you it's 60 miles long with like a 35-mile width.
Yep.
Okay. And the map shows where you stand at the edge here, and there's this break. No, excuse me. There's a burp hiding in there. A trail that winds down. And if you've ever been to, say, the Grand Canyon, okay, that's what you're looking at. But you can't see below. It's all mist. That's why they call it what it is. Because there's a heat source. There's like hot springs and stuff, and up above it's cold. So you've got this misty layer between the hot and the cold, and you've got this basically permanent cloud, these permanent clouds. You can't see down in, but the trail
goes down.
One person wide. Lift on one face, drop on the other.
Happy.
That's my evilness. Definitely flying in this one.
All right. So.
Sorry for the delay.
Yeah, no problem.
You want
So
to rig safety line between characters in case there's a problem? I know there's a disadvantage that can happen to that. If someone starts to go, you pull the other guy, but it's just a thought, they're throwing it out there.
might be a good idea.
You decide what you're going to do.
Except I think our flyer wants to be on his own.
I can't say I blame them.
Ever go down the Grand Canyon? Ever been there?
I've been in the Grand Canyon. I've been on a,
I've been
A
on
donkey
the,
ride?
no. I've been, I've been on whitewater rafting through it. But I've seen the
What's the
trails.
weather like?
It's hot, clear, humid. Yeah, sometimes.
it's not humid, it's dry and hot and you're going down. It's.
Cause the Grand Canyon
high.
is going. It's a place.
So that's part of the conversation. I heard about the weather report at one point.
You can see, as you get ready to go down, you can see the clouds,
Mhm.
they're swirling. You take a good, before you just look at now, you take a look and they're constantly.
There's a
moving.
lot of wind down there,
A
folks.
lot of wind down there. Or there's a wind between the two, because you got the hot and the cold where they hit,
Oh, yeah.
that's causing this wind. But because it's always cold and always hot, the mist, what gets blown out is just automatically replaced.
Yeah.
It looks like a freaking cyclone going on down there. The way the mist is moving, but it's mixed. It's just the way it's
at
moving.
least at the border.
Yeah, but
But the thing
where the
goes
two
flying down only.
link.
Yeah, I don't think our flyer would do well in that wind.
What you basically have, game terms, and I'll let you know this part, is you're gonna go down like 100 feet. And then you're gonna have 20 feet of wind before it calms again. It's just this between zone, but it's permanent.
Steve, can I come up with an idea of how we could proceed?
Yeah, I was listening to what Ron was describing first. So, but yes, please do.
Okay, and you guys ever do rock climbing where you have an anchor and you move and you alternate? Ever done that?
No, I only did repelling.
No, but
All
I
right. Good,
had
right, so-
plenty of climbing the crow's nest.
So you're gonna leapfrog, okay? So we're gonna link everybody to a rope. Okay, the far end is going to move, we've got the front will anchor, basically brace himself, and then 2, 3, 4, move forward till you get to the end of the rope.
What it boils down to is if anybody fails, you have advantage on not being knocked over. That's it.
One of us falls, that's got whole chain anchored.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called advantage.
Yeah, that's basically, yeah, we don't need to actually describe in detail. We're tying ourselves together and we have advantage in case somebody goes over.
Yes, but he's talking about bolting it in. Who brought him?
No. One person anchoring, meaning they don't move.
On belay.
Belay.
One person's on belay.
Feet up against a rock and then the other people come back.
Advantage. One person's on belay.
It's just advantage.
So in great infantry, we do it all the time.
Right.
I do have 10
Advantage.
tons in my,
You don't even need a
That's-
piton, so you can loop it around the rock.
It does, Brian, we don't need to go into the nitty gritty. Ron understands what you're saying, and it's gonna give if anybody goes over, it's gonna give them advantage.
All right.
Right. The person that goes over,
if
that person falls, okay? It's the person on belay has advantage to stop them.
Yeah.
Because there's no advantage. The person who falls. They just fall.
Yeah.
And
It's
you want your
this
two
person.
strongest people on your end, so that way the people on the way.
No, I thought maybe we'd put the 3 strength wizard in the front. Isn't that the best way to do it? No. So,
If you need one on each end, so the two strong guys.
yeah, we know how it works. Don't worry about it.
all right, so
All that depends is the marching order. Just use this. It's all about the marching order.
yeah, put me in front. I'm probably the strongest.
I'm a 10.
And everybody's tied together. Don't worry about the trees and stuff. That's for when you get down to the bottom.
Does
Who's the stronger on the other?
well, I got a strength of
So-
40.
let's get the strength.
Yeah, she's a 14.
15 for Dave.
16, you got 16.
Who's a 16?
He said he is.
Your healer.
Your healer's.
Oh,
okay.
healer is a 16. I thought he
Okay,
said he was
cool.
16. Okay, so here's your anchor points. Rope is in between.
Yep.
Starting with you.
Yep.
Roll a dex or strength check. There's no saving throw involved here.
So
This is the first 10 feet. This is you anchoring. So it's at advantage. This is you anchoring
advantage or no straight?
because you're anchoring.
Okay, so advantage.
You've got the rope and everything. Rope gives advantage automatically. That's straight out of the rule book.
19.
You hold. And you go what? 10 feet down? I'm not positive how it.
Basically, we got 10 feet in between.
The other end of the rope, so however long your rope is.
Well, all ropes are 50 feet.
Aren't they usually like 50 feet?
Yeah, but we
You need
can
like
use
you need
multiple ropes.
25, say 30, 35 that you're using and whatever you do with the rest because you got the tie on parts.
You gotta make your split seats for the other people too.
All the rope. First 10 feet.
Yep.
Nothing happens. You are anchoring, so the others don't have a problem.
Right.
I'm not going to do each person.
Right.
If you fail,
That's when the next
then I go to the next person.
Okay. How many feet down before we hit the wind?
It's 30 feet to the wind.
30 feet to the wind. All right. So the second one, 13.
Roll. This is you slip. This is how I'm working. This isn't you failing. This is you feeling it slip.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm not going to have. I'm literally trying not to have characters fall over and die. I really hate that, but the mechanics are there.
Right.
You're losing the rope. It is slipping.
Okay.
You have to yell to the other anchor. See?
Okay.
You're losing it. He now needs to.
All right. So Dave
Has to roll it
at advantage.
at advantage. Here's the funny part. The DC is 15. That's just that because of just how rough it is. +1 for every point you failed. 13 +2, 15
Plus 2.
17.
All right. So Dave at advantage, you need a DC 17 strength or dex check.
Okay, the highest of the two is 16 +3.
Now you fall like 5 feet. Okay, and you come right up. The thing is, he stops you from tumbling, which could have pulled that person, that person, that person, that
Right.
person. And every time a person falls, that DC goes up by 5. So your 15 becomes 20, becomes 25, becomes 30, becomes 35 because of the weight.
Okay, now the third 10.
The third 10.
Oh, good Lord. 19 plus.
Yeah, I ain't doing that again. Now you got your 20 feet of the wind. This is the rough part.
Okay.
Harder.
Is it 20?
17.
17. Okay. So first of all,
And you got to do it twice.
14 and 4 is 18.
One more.
Well, that would be 16.
Hang on a minute. Hold on a minute.
No, I'm just playing with my balls.
24.
There you go. Boom. 50 feet. That's your total. 30, 50 feet.
Yeah.
The last 50, because it's 100 feet down, is standard.
DC 15s.
The wind is the problem.
It's 5 at 15. So
5 at 15.
1, 2, Green.
Are we saying strength or dex?
Hold on a minute.
You only have to worry about if there's a fail.
4. Now I'm out of luck.
Okay, you come all the way down. What happens is when the first person falls, the second person has to, well, he has to make it at whatever the negative thing, and then he stops everybody. If he fails, it goes to this person.
And then that person.
Yeah, but it's at how many he failed at. But it starts at 15, 20, becomes, say, a 22. He failed at 1, becomes a 23. It could potentially be at 100 feet, a lot of hurt characters.
TPK. 10d6.
10d6, 5th level. It's
I could survive, but
Wouldn't it make more sense for them not to be tied up?
the reason for you being tied up was only for, in your case, if we needed to backtrack, we would have, but you only need to be tied up for the 20-foot part of the wind. If you said I'm not tied up on the wind, you get taken away and you are gone because that wind will buffet you and just rip you into parts.
Oh, yeah, no, if it's that strong, yeah. I'd tie
Yeah,
it.
that's heavy. That's why the DC at the wind was 17.
now,
you
now
come-
I'm luckless.
You come to the bottom. Not bad. I'm actually enjoying this little quick fight, some RP, and then, but you come to the bottom. Now this is your, that's why I wanted this because it works out perfectly fine. You got, obviously these aren't tree stumps.
No,
They
they're
just do
trees.
that so you could make it easier.
Yeah.
You wake, you work your way into the bog area. Now the bog area is misty, but it's not that the clouds. It's just bog. It's mist.
Mhm.
When the wind comes down here, and the wind does blow on occasion, but it's not that area. But with the little wind that does hit now and again, you see it just kind of swirls the mist around and really never
Never does.
clears it.
Yep.
You're walking into not a fog cloud, but almost as if you're in fog. So you can see like 30, 40 feet around you, then it just gets foggy.
Yep.
So it's like going through fog. You're clear
It's,
where you're
it's
standing.
lightly obscured.
Yeah. Movement is per rough terrain. There's muck, mud, goo, sticky, squishy. So the 30 miles, you got this map, the 30 miles where you want to go, where now this person somehow did this and how this person found this out because so long ago, found out exactly where to go and everything. It's all mapped out. So this is the spot.
Mhm.
And it's 30 miles and it's 60 miles, so it's halfway.
Yeah, it's basically right dead in the center.
But that 30 miles is like 60 time wise.
Yep. So we're looking at
So you don't get exhausted. You're looking at 6 days.
Yeah.
Half move, half move, half move. 10 hours, I'm tired. 10 hours, I'm tired. 10 hours, I'm tired. Your normal movement by the rules, yes. But you step in it. If you've ever walked through muck and mire and mud for a prolonged period, it wipes you out.
it's like taking a walk on the beach right at the water's edge almost.
No, that's
If-
even easier.
Is it?
Yes.
So a little bit into the water.
No, the water's nice. The water doesn't hurt you. It's a little rough to walk on it. No, you stepping up and you have to
Fog will suck your boots off your feet if you're not careful.
look at the Battle of Passchendaele for World War One.
I will. Passchendaele.
Passchendaele. People would fall off the side into the muck and mire. gone,
Hmm.
gone. Mules would fall, gone. Now, this isn't to that extreme because that was explosion and the artillery and it just muddied everything. And they put these boards across and you had to walk these boards and it would rain and you would slip. And if you fell over, they would yell at everybody, don't even try. You're gone. It's like quicksand, but it was. You're gone. They got bodies down in there that they never.
All right. Well,
For the terrain and stuff, I have specific encounters based on the terrain. So you're walking, it's just rough, it's hard. If you drop an item, you roll in that one.
it's gone.
And just let you know, in this case, you're in a fight, it's sweaty and stuff. You're not going to hit a partner or anything. It slips out of your hand. And it is gone. Or both breaks because they always break.
Mhm.
You throw your spear, want to go back and get it.
Okay.
How then?
As you're walking along, this is like your first couple of hours in. Unless you decide, because that was a rough going down, it was rough.
Mhm.
Time wise, it only took you, like an hour. It really didn't take long to go down, but holding the rope and constantly doing this,
Yeah, we
you're
can take, we
you're
can,
tired.
yeah. Hey, would you mind casting your hut for us to take a rest?
Yes, okay,
Thank you.
let's do the ritual of the hut.
Ritual of the hut. I like the way that sounds.
His name's Jabba.
No, Allah the hut.
Now, just for you, Steve, like I said, I like to do and I just want you to read that red to know why things are going to happen when they happen. They're based on this. Your encounter things are based on that.
That one's large, right?
They're not set on day by day.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
because of the terrain and
None
everything.
of us are, none of us are large, right?
No, they're all medium. Um, your first warning, and this is the one, as the next morning you decide to walk, you start walking, one area that looks just like a mud pole explodes.
Oh no.
And it is hot mud. As it kind of rains down, you can feel it hit you, and it's hot. I.e., if you happen to be standing on it at that time, you take the equivalent of fireball damage.
Oh, fun.
8d6 or something like that.
The
It's fire damage, but it doesn't burn you.
what's that forest in Princess Bride?
Yeah,
One with
the water
explo-
sprouts.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, but that blew fire and
Same idea though.
same thing. But this is just a sprouting. This is like miniature Old Faithfuls.
Yeah.
Which that scalding water would
Yeah.
kill you. The water in there would kill you.
All right.
DC 15, everybody for perception.
Hey, everybody take a
If
look.
you're you can roll it or you're passive. Doesn't matter which.
Hang it.
Because you are looking.
That's an, oh, I rolled a 15, so you're good.
16.
Ah, crap. I got a 7. But Can I fly 30 feet up into the air instead of walking?
You can do whatever you want. You've got the skill set.
Well, I mean, like, there's not like that strong wind that's down there, right?
No, the strong wind is
Okay.
50 feet up.
Yeah, you got, if you're 30 feet up, you got a 20-foot buffer.
Okay. Then, yeah.
Even if you go up 30, you can feel the wind, but it's not a danger unless you go up actually into it. Into the maelstrom zone, as they call it.
Not doing that.
15s or higher. As you're walking along, every now and then you see bleached bones.
Bleach
Various, be it animal, be it humanoid.
Okay.
Some half in and out of
Fly.
mud, others just lying and getting covered in vines.
Oh, happy.
Birds.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a D3, please, Steve.
D3.
Yeah, just roll me a D3.
2.
Okay. Walking along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll a D6. The 6 will count in this case.
3.
2, because you rolled 2. On your D3, you rolled 2.
Yes.
I need 2.
2 Ds?
No.
D3.
The first D3 is how many? The second is
And 5.
5. The 6 would have just, I'm going to leave the 6. So these two,
So Dave and Brian.
Dave and Brian. Passive perceptions, please.
What are your passes?
So that's just your straight wisdom, right?
Oh, yeah,
No,
Mark.
no.
D3 is
No, it's your 10 plus your perceptions bonus.
Well,
16.
Why do you have 2 of these?
Okay.
both of you, as you're walking along, feel the ground beneath you start to shimmer.
I'm moving.
Actually, it's quiet.
Move.
How far? Which direction? Actually, there's plenty of room, so just do like this.
Getting away from this. Oh my, it's up to where the Steve is, up that way.
He says he wants to move up towards me.
He's up here.
And Dave, where do you head?
Do the same.
Oh, now you're gonna leave me out from the front there? Oh.
They only move.
I'm
Too late.
It's under the ground. Something happened under the ground.
You gotta move back next to that, whoever that is. That's the owl mark. I was in him. He's flying, but I'll still kind of.
Yeah, he's up here. One was here. One was here.
No. One was under Dave. And one was
Yeah,
under
she moved to
there.
She can move to here. Yeah, they cover.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's there.
Right. well, this here, I just use this as the base, okay? Because this one was so close and I do it, they wouldn't be like this. They'd be like this. She's not in the direct path. Don't worry about it. Okay. This whole area explodes. This whole area explodes, but the center is where the character was standing. That's the center. That's the quote unquote fireball damage. Those not directly on it should have to be here, here, or here, because like I said, I'm using where the characters are, and then just directly around. It's bang, bang, bang. So she had been here, or whatever the case may be, but she gets sorry here residue explosion. The residue explosion is only, well, it maxed out 6 points. It's a D6.
Yeah.
So that explodes, which was the 8D6, but just around it is just a D6. It's the steam as it hits you in the back or in the front. It's as it hits you. So she just gets scalded in the back. Ow, but it's fine. Ooh, now, only those two, if you roll it again, depending upon the marching order, have advantage, i.e. the forest. They recognize it. Nobody else does. It's just I felt it moving. Well, you've been feeling that all along.
Right.
But this was different. This was a bubbling up. Okay. They can have advantage. The rest of you just straight up.
So that was the first
Yeah, that was the encounter one.
first day.
First of 6 encounters.
Right.
The encounters every 10 miles
Which is once a day, basically.
because you're going on the 10 miles.
Right.
So a little, you don't even have to solve other than, hey, are you okay? Other than for game purposes, because it hurt. You can put the salve on for the healing kit, but game mechanics says she heals this night, but she'll have a
Yeah.
terrible sunburn, blisters. It's uncomfortable, but not
debilitating.
Not too bad.
okay. Next day marching order. Like I said, there's no reason to march like this. You can march in any.
Sure. How about line abreast? Have me.
Think about, I got to go over there again. Oh, pop in my questions.
I need to look.
Okay, well, after since we've had that particular, we feel that it just move like 15. If we have to just give a warning, give a verbal warning and then move forward 15 feet.
That's what we got to do.
Okay.
It's like walking along.
Somebody
Grabs her and moves her. Now we know.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's not hard. It's just
Yep.
boom.
All right, now our illustrious game master went to the men's room, so he'll be back in a moment.
Okay. I'm gonna take that moment then to grab something from the car. My wife just got home, so has to be a minute too.
Okay. Oops. That's not good. No, so as other times. My luck always runs out.
Here we go, walking through.
You get laundry going, to make sure you got something out to wear to work.
All right. You know, Ron, what's really nice about that ice maker? Cubes are made in 5 or 6 minutes. Right.
That's good. I just use stuff.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Like I said, you don't see squat until about that 30-foot mark.
Yep.
I don't have, oh, I don't know where they are in yours. So just
What?
ghouls.
Oh, fun.
So I'm just finding, because they're ghouls, but they used to be alive. So, it doesn't matter. At the 30 mark, because that's the way the mist and everything is
Right.
working.
Oh no.
Just gotta have a place, I think.
Yeah, I know. I just gotta move it
this up.
so they can see it too. Hello. Alright. Looks like, hold on a second, Ron. Let me see if I can get.
Yeah, I can move mine easy. I just moved it so I could put my. Of course, then you mess it up. You had it perfect for me.
I know, but I'm trying to. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, 2 angles for those who are looking. Because this is a good angle too, if you can see it on your phone.
Yep.
It's a good angle. So coming out of the mist on your second day, and just for craps and giggles, because I don't have set time, it's 4 hours into this second day. So it's like 11 in the morning.
All right.
Figuring you get up early, have your breakfast, everything like that. So
Roll initiative.
yeah, because coming at you are ghouls. 5 of them.
Let's see. Let's see. Since
Okay, I heard you're 15,
13.
13.
Five. 5 for Brian. 9 for me.
9.
That's the thing. I don't have a great dex, which means my initiative sucks.
Just need Dave's.
Waiting on Relic's initiative.
15.
15. Well, that's what's in first.
Oh, Dave, you're back in the front.
That sounds unusual.
For this character, yes.
Far away is that?
30 feet. That's the distance that you can see in the fogginess that this mist creates. So all encounters start at 30 feet.
I released some in the trash can bag. I just held it up, just shake it and feel along the bottom till I can
All
feel
right.
it. Thank you so much.
You might want to mute, Mark.
I do.
All right, Dave. We's got some dead in front of us.
I don't mute.
No, you need to mute.
Oh, I didn't think I was on that. All right.
Looks like turn on deck.
No, I just
PC 14.
AC 14. The first one goes into the mist. Don't know how far. The second one goes into the mist. Don't know how far. Third one goes into the mist. How far? That one stayed. Idiot. And that one stayed.
All right.
Wow,
Goes to Lisa.
Lisa.
Goes to Buff.
all right. Move me 15 feet towards the one that stayed, one of the ones that stayed there. Please. I'm gonna throw a psychic blade at it and spit it. So 9. I'm pretty sure I missed.
That's a pretty good miss.
It
Goes to Mark.
was the fog. It threw me off.
Okay, I'm just gonna firebolt one of them. Or not. Does a 10 hit?
No.
That. Oh, yeah, this aiming from flying up high is not easy.
Goes to you.
Do we get full movement or is it?
Half movement. Everything about this place is half movement.
I'm holding my action for I'm holding my
Yeah, you're gonna wait for them to come to you.
yes.
Then it goes to Ryan.
Brian. You're muted, buddy. There you go.
Which one is closest to me?
That one?
I'm in the middle there. All right. I'm gonna upcast magic missile to level 2 slot. And fire at that closest.
What's the straight line?
The straight line?
Yeah, it's a tree. Tree.
11 points of damage.
It doesn't see
If I need to move to the side, I will.
Yeah, he has to angle it a little bit. There we go.
Hey, you're gonna hit me?
He's got the no magic missile goes right around you.
I was thinking like lightning bolt. Don't mind me.
What was the damage? Because they automatically hit.
11.
All right, get my swings. Swing, better, showing. Yeah, 27 will hit and a 19 I think will hit. Just for a total of 20 points.
You added your fiendy undeady thingy, right?
No, I didn't smite.
Oh.
My action was 2 swings.
Okay. Yeah, you can make it to there.
Yeah.
Well, these, I think the spell is they just keep on going and going and going until unless you attack them.
Yeah, they keep going, but I think it lasts 1 minute.
Yeah, that's 10 rounds. They're gonna be long gone before they're not going to be engaged. So the one on Lisa. Fight. 15.
Lisa,
Or armor class.
your armor class? She muted, so
I talked to her dad. I'll get back to her because I got a
Yeah.
claw. And 15 for the claw.
all right. Well, when she gets back,
When she gets back. Go to you.
that was a total of 15.
Total.
Yeah.
And I know it's a myth. Yeah, 13
That's a miss.
and 17.
It's a miss. All right.
Well, it goes to Dave until she comes back.
All right, Dave, your turn, sir. There are two that are not
How
scared of
close
you.
can I get? How close can I get to the one, on Lisa?
15 away. It looks nice.
Yeah.
It keeps.
I mean, it's for what you need it for.
Yeah.
No, you don't need to get all crazy fancy. You need something for just that time.
Just when just when
You don't need to go get no $60, $70 thing. Like when I was looking
Deck
at
save,
deck save,
DC 14.
how about a 7? +2 makes it a 9.
Uh, 5 points Sacred Flame.
ooh, radiant. Ah,
Nothing.
yeah.
We go to Lisa.
Lisa.
Go to Mark.
Mark.
Because I don't know if she got paralyzed. I don't know if I hit her.
Okay,
It must be a
Alright.
gas thing. Right now, it doesn't affect anything. So.
firebolt that thing again.
The one straight up on Lisa.
Okay, does a 18 hit?
It does, but did you roll with disadvantage because you're shooting into melee?
No. All right, does a 13 hit?
Lucky you, a 13 hits.
Yes. Alrighty. 14 fire damage.
Okay, that one cooks and falls.
Alrighty.
Steve,
Taking my turn.
All right. $14 hit.
easy to hit.
And then okay. And then 8, 9, 12 more.
It falls.
Wow. You know, I think I might get that. What is it? That tape that goes on screws. That grip tape, because that would hold it in place.
All right. I'm not gonna worry about the ones that ran, because like I said, 10 rounds and then you
Yeah.
keep moving your, they went off to who knows where.
I assume there's nothing on these things.
No.
Day
Is
3.
Lisa okay?
She's
I
probably
don't
dealing
even
with
know
a
if she
father.
got hit. Let's just say she did. Just in case.
Actually, I think her AC is a 16.
I have no clue.
No, I think
He rolled 15, so he's okay then.
Well, I don't know what her AC is. We think 16, but not sure. A benefit of doubt. I don't want to,
yeah.
because of the time now, that we'll just say 16 for now. She did get hit, then we'll backtrack it. And the only thing that would matter is if she failed her save with being paralyzed.
Okay.
And that is something that can wear off after a day. So game purposes is not going to change anything other than healing. And because you're going to rest a day, Dave can use healing spell
Mark-
because he'll get him right back.
Mark, what is your armor class?
16.
Okay. Dave?
Yes,
What is your armor class, please?
21.
Wow. You should be taken. Brian. Armor class, please.
It's 14 base, plus, 3 with mage armor.
Okay.
Well, it's 14 slash because if I get a surprise, his mage armor isn't up.
Right. 14 without. Okay. And then we have Lisa.
I can cast that in the morning, don't leave it up.
Yeah. You
I don't
cast
know how long it lasts. I just know
mage
that's
armor is
okay.
8 hours.
24 hours.
Yeah, it's a spell slot, so it's fine by me.
Okay. This way here. I've got, if you need them, I've got the
Yeah,
ACs.
Yeah, because like I said, with everything, because let's say I hit her, she'll come back and Dave can do the heal if need, because you get the spells back. This is a once a day.
Sorry about that.
Not a problem.
It's got some things with the nurse.
Yep.
Right.
What's your AC, please?
My AC is 15.
Oh,
I did hit.
you did hit.
I just want to see now. Then we can actually get it right here. DC 10 con save, please. She'll take only 3,
All right, well, I
It's
rolled
5. She would have taken 13 total.
All right, so that's, yeah, 13, that is 13, actually.
So you should make her
Right,
save.
plus my con.
Yeah, the save being she didn't get paralyzed. She got scratched and stuff, but like I said, Dave, you're going to rest. It's easy enough. Instead of using the healing kit, you can go ahead and, because he gets it back the next morning, easy enough.
Right.
What he's saying.
D5. I don't care who it is.
D5? I got
There's
it.
no necessary marching order.
All right. So we'll just go back in our order. So starting here, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Major-
Mark.
I use a spell slot.
Mark, you guys are
Yes.
watching along. Then Mark suddenly vanishes.
Oh,
Hey.
now that's a neat trick.
Ella.
I do that.
Yeah, really. When did you learn how to go invisible?
Passives.
Passives.
14.
12.
14, if mine matters.
16.
Dave, from all the way across the other board, for whatever reason, you're just kind of looking back and forth, and you see, well, man, Mark's flying.
Yeah.
Disregard Mark. You. Mark's flying.
All right.
Nothing happens. It's you.
It's me.
Dave, from all the way across the board. As you're just kind of looking around, you see Steve. What kind of armor are you in? What type of armor?
Hold on a minute.
Heavy, light.
Heavy.
Okay.
Chain.
You see Steve that nobody else notices. They just see him vanish because they turn at the last second. He doesn't even have a chance to yell out, "Oh, Hakatuka Baka Bika," in other words that I can't use until we go at my house again. But you see a little splash as you notice that he doesn't vanish, but he drops down.
Let everybody know that we lost somebody.
Disappeared.
Yeah,
Where'd he
we
go?
lost
What?
Bird didn't grab him.
Are you yelling out what happened, Dave?
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
I saw
he
a
did.
splash and then he disappeared. He went down.
Well, you saw him disappear with the splash. You saw him go down, but there's this little ripple splash that you saw at the last second as he just straight down.
I told you, we need him down there.
Down where?
Where he's flat.
Good question. Let me explain this place again. Boggy, mucky, yucky. It's not like a little 3-foot area.
Well,
You have a general area to look.
Throwing the rope.
He throws a rope. It lands in this area.
I'm holding the other end.
I do have a crowbar, maybe we can kind of poke around with that.
Specifically.
Okay,
Nothing's happened.
No, he threw a rope in the general area, but you don't know if it's the area. Just it's where he was. There's no longer any ripples. There's no bubbles. It looks like all the other terrain around you.
Players.
I think it's on this too.
okay. And then I grab a rope and I'll jump into that splashed area.
I hold the other end of the rope.
Okay, you run and you dive into the area. Roll me, so you know. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you roll the rope. Roll me a D4 as you go diving in.
Okay. 2.
2. You splat onto the ground. You sink about a foot. Write down 1 through 4. Circle where you are. And cross off 2.
Okay.
Is there anybody have a spear?
I have a crowbar.
Huh?
For now, we're just going to say that everybody is in this area where he disappeared. You just don't know where exactly here.
We're probing for him.
I know you're probing for him. There's a mechanics involved here.
So.
I don't want to jab too sharply, but I'm gonna take
First
the
one.
crowbar
Yeah.
and poke around.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll take a step forward.
Next round.
Okay.
So you stand up. You've got the rope. You're full of muck right now.
We got the other end.
Yep, you already said that.
High up into the air, not standing on someone. Rudy, just stay flying in this area.
Hooty's flying in the area.
Okay, that's important.
I asked him, does he see any bubbles?
But no, the point of him flying is when I go down with the rope, I hand it off.
But he can still do recon
And then
while it's up there.
Just be scanned.
No bubbles too thick. Most of that.
So Rudy doesn't see anything.
Well, keep it track. You just,
Yeah.
okay. Then I know how long I've got.
Well, I'm gonna keep trying to search for the hole.
You make you step forward or to the side, whatever the case may be in this general area,
Yeah,
roll a D4. Just, whatever it is.
the 2 again.
It could be 1. Yep. You sink down about 3 feet into muck, but it's not the spot.
Huh.
Another round.
Okay.
But there's only 4, so it's
Well, I'm gonna keep going that same direction then.
you go the same direction, he steps off.
Okay.
Don't forget, he's splattered, went forward. So it's not this. He's on solid ground now.
Okay.
It'll be one of the 2 on the side.
Okay, I just marked out one of them.
That's easy enough to figure out where he jumped in, splattered, stood up, walked forward, went down a few feet. That's not it. Then he stepped onto solid ground. It's got to be in one of these.
Hey, ripples, you know about Archimedes, right?
There are no ripples. There are nothing. Are you familiar with a place called Passchendaele?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, down they went, and that was that.
Understood.
No ripples, no bubbles, nothing. Just gone.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the side of where I fell down.
Oh, the side you fell down. Roll me well, it's a D2 at this point, but a D4.
A 4.
Unbelievable. Subtracted, Steve.
I guess another 2.
That's right. No, now it doesn't matter. You step forward because you got this general area. You step forward on the next round and you sink like a rock. Basically, it's a D4. If you look at your map, you have 4. The way you guys are spread out, you don't know which of these it is. You just came to this area. So you splattered, walked to solid, came back, splattered, and then sank. So you sink like a rock.
All
He's
right.
got the rope. No, you have no clue what's going on up there.
Yeah,
You,
he doesn't.
no,
follow
yeah,
me.
you're flailing.
Right.
Okay.
So I don't touch his feet or anything?
Mechanics. It is it uses perception. It is A, perception, disadvantage, pitch black. Let me finish.
Yeah.
B, perception straight up as he assists because he's trying to find you.
Okay.
Say
Straight up.
so the mechanics makes it a straight up as you're flailing.
16
Right,
plus 2 is 18.
Okay,
Is it possible that it?
the mechanics. He rolls now.
Okay.
Okay. What do I roll?
You just roll me a
Please tell me how
D20
to
on your
D4.
perception. He does not get it. He gets disadvantage because his advantage is used to break it even. So
Yep.
the mechanics is you got that bonus. He now has to fill you.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay, so I roll
And there's another
with
case.
disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay, so 9 plus it's perception check, so 13.
He does not feel you.
But I get him.
You have something solid,
I'm gonna use a
but
different
he can't tell.
reroll.
That I'm on.
Thanks.
You cannot give somebody a reroll. That is your reroll.
No, you had those things you gave us.
That's Thursday
That's
game.
Thursdays only.
That's specific for Thursday.
So if
Because the Thursday, using the new player's handbook, has a thing called heroic. And that's what it is.
All right.
Jared gets one automatically every time as a human, and then he can get one for doing something heroically. A heroic, you can give, that's why I explained it, you can give it to anybody. So I'm incorporating new and the old. I do like heroic.
Can I give him a life?
No, that is yours. It's yours specific.
So I have it,
Yes.
but he can't feel it.
No, it's so dark and mucky. Don't forget, it's really, really thick.
Doesn't matter. I'm
Yeah.
gonna start climbing.
Okay.
so if I
Only thing I can do.
were to
That's
try
another
to,
tick. It's 10 feet down. Can only go 5 feet.
How much is he worth?
So, how much? What is your strength, Mr. Owl?
Me?
You're the one who's in there.
9.
You pull him down. He hasn't got the strength.
Nobody's on.
Do I feel
No,
that?
he doesn't know. You suddenly get sucked deeper into this muck, and the rope goes down 10 feet.
Look, I'm holding on and trying to.
Do me a strength. Do me a strength.
Strength check.
can I help him pull on that rope?
It's called giving an advantage.
There it is.
Think of the mechanics of it.
Nat 20.
What's the total?
What's the
strength?
total? I need a total.
Dex or straight?
Strength.
Right.
Be 20.
Okay.
Which is a total. Wrong.
Give him the rope.
I know. You have to understand. Can you please let me explain how this is working?
Okay.
You are in a hole. It is mud. You can see nothing. You cannot breathe. You are drowning, and something pulled you deeper under. You cannot see it. You cannot feel it. You certainly cannot taste it. You only know that you got grabbed and yanked down.
That's why I'm pulling.
Outside, as he gets yanked down, you stop it from going deep because that sudden yank pulled it. The advantage was you stop it from going any deeper. So you got two people on the outside holding on to the rope that the owlin has, stopping it from going deeper down. And then you got to decide what to do. The owlin, all you know at this point is something pulled you down. You can't talk. You can't see. You're in mud. That's called perception.
Okay.
I would love to use investigation, but it's not sight. It's touch.
Thank you.
Give me perception because you have this part. So I'm gonna play with this. This is gonna be fun.
Well, before I do that, I'm gonna take a moment to look
plus
out
4
at
is-
the view from my familiar.
The familiar sees, mind you, he just added another round in the drowning
So,
for both of you.
Yep.
What the familiar
I've
sees
got his second.
is the people on the outside, two of them holding a rope that just vanishes in a mud pit. That's it.
Okay.
Mark, what's your con modifier?
My con modifier is +2.
Okay.
We're not just holding passively. drawn. We're trying to pull.
I know what you are doing. The first round was this sudden pull on the rope that pulled it down. You are stopping it from going deeper. That was a round. We have to go to a whole new round. So even though you're doing this, it hasn't happened in this last 6 seconds. That's all.
All right.
So we go to the next round as things are happening. Steve is telling me what he's doing. The Alan tells me what he's doing, and you guys tell me what you're doing. These are the only ones involved in this.
Okay.
So we start with you. You were the one down, and you had something.
Pulling myself up.
Okay. You're grabbing on to pull yourself up. Alan. Feathers. Give me a strength and then a dexterity. And then I'll get to the Alan. Think about it. Yeah.
That's assuming he's naked and not wearing clothing.
He doesn't. Or he plucks his own feathers.
I wear travel clothes.
Yeah, but they're
What was that?
just tell me what the strength check is.
The strength is like 18.
Okay.
And
No, the 18 is you start grabbing. Now think about it. You're pitch black. So you're grabbing onto this clothing, and as you grab and pull, even though you got his clothing, you're ripping feathers from underneath. Alan, you feel something rip off feathers. Something is attacking you.
it's like a left to the decks.
You start to slip. You have on, but that's to go. You go like this. You can't see. You can't tell. That's the problem. Tell me how you're going to try to figure out how to know what is attacking you. It's like biting you. You feel these claws grab into you and just rip.
It's the next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so and then when it comes back around to me, I'll throw another tick on.
So, Alan,
Yeah.
I'm waiting to. What are you doing as you feel something claw into you and start ripping your feathers apart? It's ripping you up.
Try to grab it. I mean, that's all I can do. I can't do a spell with all my stuff.
Roll me a d4. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4.
yeah.
That's where you grabbed.
Okay, hold on.
I don't
So,
just to see what's if he's behind you, it's just difficult.
one.
Right in the front, right in the front. You got him by the chest.
Well, I guess I could try to do a vocal spell, but
Yeah, go ahead.
well, no, I'm not trying to do a vocal spell right now. I'm just trying to see what the hell's grabbing me.
It's coming up your front side.
Something is crawling up your front and has ripped 2 chunks of feathers and seemed to claw its way down a bit and is clawing back up.
Okay. Well, I try to feel like I can make out what the body is with my, basically like
Metal.
blind seeing with my hand.
That is,
I'm trying to locate to see if I can feel fingers.
I know what you're doing. It is now an investigation because it's physically touching.
Yep.
Before you
Okay,
couldn't.
but
So now he's doing like this. It's at disadvantage because you're literally blind.
crap. The 3 plus 5, that's only an 8.
You feel it, but you can't seem to.
Inspiration mark.
He's out. I don't think he has any left.
Hold on, let me check. Let's see. That's Dave. That's Lisa. No, Mark's got.
Yeah, but he's used some before we.
Yeah, he's used 2 before.
Okay.
Let's see.
I think Ron was supposed to check at home, but.
Yeah,
No, wait, I brought him over here.
You have two remaining.
You've got two remaining if you decide to re-roll.
Okay, so if I re-roll, do I re-roll both or just the one?
No, you re-roll
You
one.
re-roll one, and you have to take whatever that is.
You re-roll your lowest.
Okay.
Unless you want to re-roll your highest.
Yeah.
It's so funky looking at.
Okay, you grab Steve's hands with both of yours. You have him. You can feel each other. Now we go to the guys on the outside. You have no idea what's going on in the muck.
We're pulling.
We're heaving.
You heave. This is a strength combination based on the weight of two with one heavily armored. And they're soaking wet full of mud.
Okay. I got a 15.
What do you do?
You're rolling a d20, adding your strength.
So just combine, I mean, how does that?
This is a combined. It's your strength and her strength. There's a certain number you need to have to pull up two bodies,
rolled a
one
15.
fully armed.
She
I
rolled
know
a
she got a 15. I'm waiting for his.
I got a 19.
Used an inspiration.
Oh, okay. So between the two of you, you heave 5 feet up. That's all I can put is 5 feet at a time.
Yep.
You're down 10.
Yes, but he might break.
We create an air pocket.
No, you don't.
Why not?
Remember, you go down 10.
Yep.
He heaves you
Yeah,
up
no, I know.
5.
I know what you're talking about.
You guys are hanging on. There's nothing left for you to do.
Yep.
They just need to heave you up again with a combined strength.
Okay. I just wanna-
Okay.
So
Well,
We're just holding on.
You two are just hanging on.
We're having a nice little bromance, Mark.
You're feeling yourselves being pulled up.
It's a little
We're
bit.
almost done.
on my turn, I would try to clear out the air and see, can I cast a spell with just talking?
Go ahead.
Okay, well then, looking out from my familiar's point of view, I would try to do the Misty Step spell.
The familiar cannot speak.
But you have to see.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking out from the familiar.
Right. But you,
Mark,
Mark?
You can't misty step with him.
you need,
Trying to step myself back out.
Yeah. And then you-
right. Mark. The second you open your mouth to speak, you drown. You're in mud. You're in mud. No, you're in mud. Well, watery. It's very thick. It's watery.
Well, all I can say is my intelligence is 20, my wisdom is 12.
It works. His common sense says, even though it's a +1. No, I'm holding him to his action because he said it before and I gave him the warning. He opens his mouth to do a spell and he suddenly goes slack.
So, all right.
Well, you're hanging on to him. It doesn't matter. Somebody's going to have to pump the mud out of him when he comes back.
18 on my even.
Yep, you're 18 and now, because he's tied up. It's not mechanics. It's not staying. It's just making it funny as all heck.
Yeah.
So between the two of you, you finally, you heave them out. And mind you, they are caked in mud and dripping. And the Allen is
Limp.
dead, limp.
Well, he's
That's what you see.
They're cl-
I'm going
not
to
clear, do
lay on
anything
hands.
to straighten them out.
Ain't gonna help.
Do back pressure on
His lungs are full. You got to do medical. You got to pump it out.
Pump it up. All right. So,
You got to do the CPR.
All
The
right.
healing ain't going to do nothing. That's not going to clear his lungs. Because he didn't get, it wasn't like slashing, cutting damage. He drowned. Healing ain't going to help.
okay.
Yeah, it's just a medical.
Yep.
It's called taking 10. You only need a 10.
Yep. So,
With advantage, because if anybody knows how to do this, one pumps while the other's ready to blow in the air so you don't get wiped out.
Well, I literally rolled a 9 and my medicine is a
She's
1.
doing
so
it.
I
You're
did get a
exhausted.
10.
That's okay. 10. So he because he doesn't lose any hit points. It's not down to 0. He
Right.
coughs and heaves and spews out this thick mud, and it's not easy. Drinks a lot of water, and he'll be wheezing for a while.
Well, now.
That is the terrain here. That is what you are dealing with.
in that case,
And listen, buddy.
See the next one? Look, it's just a fun. You see that here? Gosh, you feel like you see.
How's Darren doing?
I'm, other than needing to clean my drawers and the rest of me,
Yeah.
I'm,
The thing about the drowning in this one here, you can literally hold your breath so much longer than even divers in some cases.
yeah, the rule is 1 minute plus your con modifier. So it's 1 plus your con modifier in minutes. So I can do it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's like
50
50
rounds.
rounds.
It took less than 20 to get us up.
Yeah, but still almost 20 as they were mucking around.
Even when you're panicking,
That's just the mechanics of the game. I'm not going to get into life reality. I mean, it's a game. It's not designed for reality. They just set some mechanics.
yeah.
By rights, he should have been freaking out, totally black, nothing but mud, doubled up his inabilities and all that. But I'm just not going to go muddle. I'm not going to go mudding around with the with the mechanic.
All right. So
Next time you decide to take a bath, can you let somebody know?
hey, I have to tell you,
All right.
it's in so we're in Alhaster,
People
right?
pay money for
Yeah, I was gonna say people pay money for a hot mud bath. They pay good gold.
Yeah, this is the happy joy people.
Yes.
The other ones you're in that's a very there's the further
enough.
north.
Yeah.
The thing is they're both going on at the same time.
Yes.
So but we're going to call it for the night because that encounter was set as this place is not nice. You've got geysers that'll burn you, and you've got mud holes that will suck you down.
And we have a tiny hut, I believe, that we can.
So
Yes.
let me just back over to and say good night to everybody and those who watched my silly game with my friends. I work tomorrow.
A good night.
Yes, it is a good night. And
Night.
have a good one. We're about what, halfway through, or
That was
3 or 4?